Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing today, man? How are y'all doing? Who do we got in the chat today? I saw we had a good amount of people waiting for the stream. So who do we got today, man? Say hello, guys. Say hello. And yeah, your boy got to grind Luno memento coins today. Like, I need an absurd, like, ton of them. Like, honestly. Let me see here. Yeah, I only got 28, so I gotta grind a bunch of this. Nuke, welcome to the stream, man. How you been? Yeah, I guess I will just farm with Psyche then, huh? Because she's probably the fastest. Me too, XD. Yeah, man. It's honestly crazy, though. But I think what I'm gonna do then is I am gonna use my green books, just to kind of farm it out. But, man, I need, like, a buttload of them, y'all. It's crazy. Because I'm gonna need, like... Because I pretty much have to make every weapon now to get to trial rank 60. Like, at least the ones that are available from Secret Lair Clues, I have to make all of those. So, yeah, man, it's a little crazy. So, I might just have to grind that out. We'll see, guys. But I'm going to try my best here. We'll see. How y'all doing in the chat, man? Hope you guys are having a good day today. But yeah, we're at trial rank 58. I've been kind of stuck here for a day, though. Because mostly I wasn't really, like, grinding for, like Luno memento stuff. I had to get like a bunch of coins, and like honestly guys, the grind from 55 to 60 is also a little rough too. Like obviously 45 to 55, that one's gonna be like the biggest hurdle probably, but now this one is still like a crazy grind too. So yeah, it is a little bit crazy. I'm just finishing my wedges, missing like 2 gold ones from the 75 area, and then it's just weapons and weekly bounty. Nice. Okay, so for you right now, Nuke, it's looking pretty good. That's good. W. Yeah, I gotta pretty much farm this out. I'm probably gonna do, we'll see. I'll have to check over commissions because it just reset. I'll see what we got going on today because I do also want to farm maybe some of the weapons themselves, like the blueprints and stuff, because I still need to do those. So if we have like a dismantle or something, I'll probably do that. Because I do need to get at least the blueprints still, because I don't have all the blueprints unlocked yet for the secret letter ones. And their parts obviously, right? So yeah, that is the plan today, guys. So we got a bunch of grinding to do, and yeah, we'll see if we're able to get to that trial rank 60 hopefully by the weekend. I don't think I'm gonna get it today or tomorrow, to be honest, just based on how much I need to grind, but I'm gonna try my damnedest. Obviously, if I can get to trial rank 60, then I can get you guys the acts 1 to 12 of immersive theater guaranteed, because at trial rank 60 I would have enough stats, I think, to actually clear act 12. Right now, I'm kind of gate kept on that, other than if I was to go for dupes on Lin, but I feel like I don't want to do I6 Lin just to clear that, so I'm going to do I2, and then I'm going to show you guys at trial rank 60 that is doable. Maybe not trial 55, but trial 60 for sure. I'm grinding demon wedges for my rank as 200 XP per gold. Yeah, so that's what I want to do as well. So I might start grinding the blueprints for that, but I think right now I'm going to focus on weapons, because I do see the value in getting every weapon, because you get, what is it, like 1,600 XP or something like that, someone said. So it's a lot of XP for weapons, right, to get them ascended, owning them and all that. So that's something I'm definitely going to prioritize, but yeah, we'll see. I will probably, you know, start working on demon wedges though once I have that kind of sorted out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. Looking forward to it. So we do love the grind, guys. Honestly, this has been a very fun experience the past week and a half, though, for Duet and Abyss, man. I appreciate y'all coming through to the streams, coming through to the YouTube videos, showing your support. Yeah, it has been great. It has been great for your boys, so yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Okay, I gotta drop down here. Okay. Can you recommend me some more weapons to get? I already got most of the statistic ones, but not level 60 yet. The blue current pistol is going to be really good for Lin on immersive theater, because you get that 45% skill damage buff. I think the thunder worm will be really good for electric characters, so if you build rhythm, if you build Sibyl, the thunder worm is going to be really nice for that. There's the reminiscence, I think, or remnant or something like that. That one gives you sanity on melee attacks, which is really good for characters that do need that. So like Veronica. You have like who else like needs a bunch of sanity drain. I mean, you could give it to Lin too, technically. You could actually you could give that to your like combat support pals if you want them to you know, have like guaranteed energy uptime, like if they never run out. So you could definitely do that. What's like another one? They do have that one for Tibet that gives you attack for allies. It's like a sword. I forget exactly what it's called though, but it does give a good amount of attack, and yeah, I think it's like tailor made for Tibet. Yeah. There's a bunch of weapons, man. Honestly, I would just say start grinding out every single one, because you're gonna need every weapon by the time you're at like trial rank 55 to 60 anyway. So honestly, just start grinding it out now, man. Just start getting a bunch of them if you can, and yeah, hopefully you are able to collect all of them. Yeah, if Hydro character crits. That's why I said it's a Tibet like best in slot in a sense, because you know she is gonna be the one that's actually proccing that for the most part. Yeah, the attack bow sword. Yeah. So yeah, Martin the Trap, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? I noticed your charge attack is too fast. Maybe my PC is just cooked. Are you on high graphics? No, I'm on low graphics, man. My charge attack dash is too fast. No, the reason why it's fast is because I have attack speed mods on it, guys. I do have attack speed mods. So that is obviously boosting my overall like speed at which I'm able to do that. So yeah. So the charge attack is being boosted right now. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go to wave 3, then back out every time, because we do get more coins every time doing it. So I'll have to just do wave 3. I'm back at it again with I2 Psyche and 49 letters. Congrats, Black Cell. WW. Can you boost charge attack dash range with attack range? I'm not too sure about that. I think it's just the amount of like area around you that you would be increasing. For like the amount of enemies that get hit. But attack speed does matter. So you want like plunge speed. You want charge attack speed, obviously. Just general attack speed will boost it as well. And that's how you're able to move so fast with the charge attack tech with the polearm. But yeah, you definitely want to have a bunch of attack speed there, man. That is going to boost you the most. Pretty good. Farmed a few gold demon wedges for Psyche today. Congrats, man. W. I still have to do gold demon wedge farming, guys, but I think I'm going to go for the all the weapons first, I think. And then I'll resort to demon wedge grinding. Because I think the weapon grind is going to be the longest grind, really. Because that's like, you know, you got to grind all the Luna Memento coins. You got to wait the you know, hours on end, because you got to make the gold sand, and you got to make the, you know, the shards or whatever, the reforged shards or whatever. So it's a lot of grinding, man, a lot of grinding. And a lot of time spent, too. So I feel like I might as well start that grind now, and then I'll work on the demon wedges, where they're only really, what, like 30 minutes for the blueprints, so shouldn't be too long for them. Whereas, like, the characters, I think, will take a minute, honestly. So, yeah, that's the plan right now, at least for what I'm trying to do. I'd recommend changing it to extreme if auto set all settings to low. Yeah, no, so people have told me that extreme matters for like farming, guys. Does it actually matter? Because I tested it out earlier in the week when someone mentioned it, and it felt like it was about the same. So I just left it on that. I currently have about 2k secret letters, but I don't know exactly what to do with them right now. Any recommendations? Depends on your trial EXP right now, but I would say make sure to get all your characters first, and then make sure from there to get all the weapons, at least one copy or like one blueprint of each weapon, because you're gonna need them eventually in the late game for the you know, for the trial XP, right? You're gonna need that eventually, so I would recommend just kind of going for it now. You might as well, right? But that guy is a bullet sponge, bro. Damn, that guy is a bullet sponge. Yeah, there we go. Just crowd density, really? God, Genimon grind is not spawning for me a capture unless there's another player. Yeah. So I would recommend doing it in co-op. Yeah, King Banana, because then you can get more than your 15 daily cap, I think, or your 15 weekly cap. I don't even know if it's a daily or weekly cap, so I need I Hunt Genimon to let me know. But yeah, right now I'm not 100% sure exactly how that works. They're still kind of testing it out right now. People are still trying to like find out how it exactly works, but yeah. I'm at trial 45. Should I start farming wedges or wait for more to build characters and weapons? I would say start farming the purple demon wedges. Yes, yes. Well. Yes, I'm just gonna have to call him my Hunt Genimon, man, because bro is the Genimon guy. But welcome to the stream, man. I hope you're doing good. Well. What do we have here? Yeah, no, chat, I got a Bro Boxy last night, by the way, which is really good, because that means I could feed the last dupe on my main Bro Boxy, and then from now on, I'm just going to keep all the extra Bro Boxies I get for when I get the shiny Bro Boxy. That's the plan now, so, hey, that's really good. Yeah, I kind of don't know if the stop cap is daily or weekly. Yeah, we still don't know 100%. But if you go in co-op, you can bypass it though 100%. I know for a fact if you're in co-op, you can get more than your cap. because I was literally joining randoms, even though when I do my solo runs, I never get. So that is one of the things right now. So that is good. All right, there, we're done. Get every character 50 out of 60 and get some weapons that you should get close to 55. Yep, that's exactly how I'd do it too. All right, thanks, no problem, man. Okay, so we got about, oh, and I got an extra bonus of that. That's 9 minutes for about, what is that, 100 coins, guys? That's not bad. 100 coins every 10 minutes ish. Let me check the covert commissions real quick, and let's see if we have like dismantle or capture on them though, because if we do, then we have to grind that. Nah, we got exploration for characters though. I don't know if I want to grind any character dupes right now. I think these are not the greatest. I think I might hold off. I think we just keep grinding the Luno Memento coins, because this is like not the greatest. Okay, let me, you know what I'll do as well? While we're doing this, I'm gonna start crafting more gold sand then. So I'm just gonna have this set to 8 right there and just have that going, because yeah, we gotta wait the time regardless, so I'm gonna have that going while we're farming. Okay, back into the Luno Memento, and we just gotta keep it grinding, guys. Like, we gotta get it through. So there we go. Okay, let me go to defense, and we're just gonna grind this up. So let's do that, and I'm just gonna use the green commission manual every time. I did buy the monthly pass, guys, because the monthly pass does give you a blue commission manual every day now, which is really good. So that's gonna obviously alleviate the grind, and I did want to support the devs as well, you know, and especially since they adjusted it because of community feedback, I'm like, okay, I'm 100% doing that for the devs, right? I gotta support. So yeah, I did get the monthly pass, so I am going to be getting a blue commission manual every day, which is really nice. So I'm down to use all my green ones now then if I have to, just to alleviate the grind in the meantime. And then yeah, like obviously we are also gonna have to use the green ones though for when we are farming secret letter clues, right? So that is obviously gonna be another thing too. But yeah, I mean, yeah, guys, like I don't mind supporting the devs, especially when I'm enjoying the game this much. So things like the battle pass, the monthly pass, any way I can support the devs that I feel is worth for my account, I'm gonna do it, right? Like I'm not like fully free to play on the game. I am free to play in terms of grinding characters though. Like I'm never gonna buy a character, but for like grind stuff, like just to alleviate some of the grind, I will, you know, especially if the devs are, you know, receptive to feedback, I'm gonna support the devs. So yeah, that's why I did decide to go with that. Respect, yeah. Yeah, again, like it's more of a thing of like I want this game to do well, and they do need financial backing, so I'm here to provide at least the monthly pass and the battle pass every time at least. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I think those are like the most value packs you can get anyway in general, because yeah, I mean they give you commission manuals from the battle pass, you get, you know, a bunch of resources as well. Yeah, I think overall it's just really good. So. And then the monthly pass now is not only giving currency, but it's also giving you the commission manuals every single day, which is really good. So it's going to help alleviate the grind for sure. For sure, man. So that is really, really nice of them. But yeah, I was thinking the same, but after hearing now, I'm confirmed I will buy the monthly pass. Yeah, exactly. It's about $5, so it's not anything like super crazy, guys. But it's definitely a way better value now than it used to be, because before it was just you get the little avatar frame and you get 90 currency a day, which really is not a lot. But now that they're giving that and you get the commission manuals, that's going to alleviate the grind a ton, and it's going to definitely help. So, hey man, how you doing? Esteban, welcome to the stream, bro. Hope you're doing good. Don't Peek, welcome to the stream. How you been? How you been? I'm just grinding Luno Memento coins right now to craft weapons. So a bunch of grinding we got to do on this. So I'm probably going to do about an hour grind on the Luno Memento coins, and then we'll check covert commissions, see what we get in terms of those, because I do need to also grind the actual weapon blueprints themselves. So yeah, I'm gonna just start doing that, and then we can start crafting a bunch of like you know, sharpening potions and projectiles to get the weapons crafted. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Because right now at trial rank 58, guys, the only way I can progress my account is demon wedges and weapons, because I have all the characters I can get at this point in the game. The weekly ones I'm not gonna be able to get right now. But, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now in terms of it. Quick question, have the devs clarified when they'll be fixing controller support on mobile? They have not, unfortunately, clarified that, guys. So that's something that hopefully the devs will address in the next Luno Bulletin. But right now, they have yet to address controller support specifically on mobile. Hopefully that is something addressed, though. Yo, amazing in chat. Yo, Slashdu, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? How you doing? I'm stuck on Limited Theater 3. Any tips? Like the feature one or the immortal one? Immortal one is a lot more difficult, obviously, but featured is not too bad. I would say just make sure to check your builds, man. Make sure your supports have the right builds. Make sure your DPS has the right build. Obviously, if you guys have like questions about certain builds for characters, I've already done Lynn, Rebecca, Lizbel, and Psyche on the channel. So check out those build guides if you are interested, and they should be able to help you if you're trying to build a character for a certain type of content. But it should be good. Blue 200% book is quite better to purple since it doesn't lose percent than green to blue. Yep, exactly. So what I'm gonna do with my commission manuals is I'm gonna convert them all up into purple from the blue. And they're giving a blue one every single day now with the monthly pass, so that's gonna be really nice when we're grinding like secret letter clues, because you can do yeah, you'll have like for the exact like setup, you'll do 4 green commission manuals on the first 4 waves, and then from there you'll do your purple book at the very end, at the very least. So at around like every 30 minutes ish, you're getting like 40 plus secret letter clues, which I think is really good. Rhythm build, please. You need so much sanity. Yeah, I mean, for rhythm, you're gonna need a good amount of skill efficiency, I would say. But I do know that like duration really is really nice at higher dupe, especially if you get like the I2, I think, where she starts to spread the electric charge to enemies. I think that is like really good. So yeah, you gotta look at what her kit synergizes for. But if you want to alleviate the amount of energy using, you know, some skill efficiency would not be a bad idea at all. I'm hella fine just doing AFK expedition without progressing to farm clues. 6 minutes, 15 clues. Really? Okay. So what is that? AFK expedition. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay. Truffle for sure. Truffle or Nafil for doing theater. Truffle, definitely. Truffle scaling, guys, is really, really good, man. She is the only HP scaling character in this game that feels strong, which is kind of crazy, right? Because you have DPS HP scaling characters that don't feel as crazy as Truffle and Filbert, which is honestly really bad. The devs do need to address HP scaling on Sibyl and Hellfire to make it a little bit better on the scaling. Because Truffle and Filbert, I think, has a really good percent on HP scaling. I think it feels strong. Like I was hitting like 100k with Truffle and Filbert, like honestly casually, after I get the damage percent buff. And I'm just like swinging at the enemies with the little thing. Yeah, 800% manual, Rebecca, Nafil, and Lynn team, and I just alt-tab to watch your stream while clues are filling my backpack. Eh, yeah. I mean, that is definitely a smart way to go about it too, huh? Definitely, man. My Truffle does 1/10 of my Psyche's damage in theater. Might not sound a lot, but it really is a lot. My Truffle does 1/10 of my Psyche damage. Yeah, no, like it's you know, it's nice too, right? If your Truffle has some skill damage built too, like Mago from yesterday was saying. I mean, if you have some skill damage, you're not only getting more heals, but you're like actually getting some extra DPS from your Truffle. So it's not a bad idea. Which commission type is the best to farm secret letters? It's excavation, right? Because you can farm the enemies infinitely, and then once the loot caps out on them, you're gonna just go to the next wave pretty much. That's the idea. So yeah, it's actually like pretty nice for that farm right there, I'd say. And these enemies are getting really tanky, man. Can't I build a good Sibyl? I really invested too much into her. You can, you still can. It's just Sibyl will not perform as good as a max built Lynn, Psyche, etc. Right? So it's not a bad idea if you are like a really big fan of Sibyl, guys. You still can build Hellfire and Sibyl to be good in the game. That again, they're just not going to hit the ceiling of a character like Psyche, Lynn, you know, Lizbel, Lady Nafil. Like you're not going to have the same like strength of those characters at max build. But you still can. Like if you really want to main the character, feel free to do it. And if the devs do listen to feedback on stuff like that, where like scaling on Sibyl and Hellfire actually needs increase, then that's something that hopefully the devs address, and then address, and then you actually have like a stronger Sibyl when she is like fully built up, right? Because you're already like investing a lot of time into her. So yeah, no, that's what I would say right now. Can't do the wave 3 and 4 with Truffle. Try to group the enemies and then switch into her ultimate and do her normals. You'll do a lot of damage. I had a secret letter drop, stop, or lower at the 10-minute mark. What, for farming like the excavation? Or is it something else? I'm focusing on Rebecca. I farm more with her than any other character. Yeah, Rebecca, again, for like auto farm is one of the best characters in the game for that, for real. Because all you would have to do is just put down the little jellyfish and then you just AFK for the most part, right? So it is really consistent to be able to do that. Yes, or most modes. Yeah, so it seems like, I guess that's like the cap for like enemy spawns that are about like the 10-minute mark. Unless you're killing them faster. I know I was able to in about 7 minutes-ish per, like, wave. I'm able to clear out all the enemies, so... yeah, that's what I'd say right there, though. Rebecca's the only character I have introns on, and that's valid because I2 Rebecca is, like, one of the best introns in the game, right? That is a really, really good intron, for sure. It's funny how both introduced antagonists Randy and Sibylla are tank crowd controls. Yeah, right? Like, it's kind of crazy. It is a little wild they got that, right? Say I swear? What? What is Grim talking about, y'all? Okay, here we go. Alright. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we gotta farm out all these Luno Memento coins, guys. I need a ton of them if I'm gonna be crafting all the gold sand and the reforged shard or whatever, right? Reforged crystal. I'm gonna need a ton for that, so I'm definitely gonna have to start farming this. You got your I6 Lin? No, I actually did not go for I6 Lin, guys. Oh no, you're asking Grim. You're asking Grim. For me, no. For me though, I've not went for dupes past I2 because right now I do think that I2 can clear the Immersive Theater Act 12 if I have trial rank 60. Like I think it's possible. Because right now I'm really, it's not even skill diff, it's just damage diff. Like I actually don't have enough damage. So right now I'm just kind of waiting on getting enough. Like, or for my ascension, like, when I get to trial 60, right? I'm a big fan of farming with Psyche, not gonna lie. She's faster than co-op in some commissions. Yeah, no, like, Psyche for my defense stage is faster than my Lin. Because when it comes to the single target enemies that I need, like, crazy DPS against, she does more damage than Lin, straight up. Like, her single target is just better than Lin. So, yeah, that's when you're gonna see, like, a lot of crazy damage you're able to do, right? So, yeah. I cleared trial act 7, so I'm in the middle of that event now. Okay. Okay, nice. You were supposed to get I6 to Phil Amazing. Come on, man. Give into the desire. Bro, like, I want to do it, but if I want to get to trial 60, guys, I can't go for dupes on a character because it's just a waste of my secret letters, man. I have to go for one copy of every weapon first, then I'll go for dupes on characters because you get way more from doing that for your trial XP because you only get 250 trial XP per intron, right? It's just not worth it. So if I'm going to use my secret letter clues right now, I'm waiting for weapons so I can get all of those. And then from after weapons, I'll go for probably demon wedges after that. That's the plan right now. So for XP. So we'll see though. I farm Luno from level 70 bounty. It gives me 100k coins, 35 Luno, and 2k Carmine. 2 to 8 letters. It takes 8 minutes per run. Nice W, man. I'm doing green commission manuals every run. I'm not doing like my 8 times drop ones or anything, but yeah, I mean, you know, it is still solid in terms of the drop awards though, for sure, man. Okay, he's there. Question: the weapon slash ticket or weapon ticket slash relic thing, does that work like the characters? Once you get 30, you get the weapon. Does that work for characters? Wait, you mean like the track shift modules? Is that what you're talking about? Like the weapon track shift modules? Oh, you're talking about the amount you need. No, you get the blueprint for the weapon, and then you grind the parts for the weapon in the secret letter, and then you craft it. That's what it is. No, I understand what you mean. My bad. Yeah, no, it's literally like just like a void relic from Warframe. It's the exact same for the weapons, because you just get the blueprint, you get the parts, and then you're good to go. But the blueprint's always a gold drop, though. It's never a, you know, like a bronze or silver drop for the blueprint. It's always gold drop in Duet and Abyss. Because that's the way they have it set up. So, yeah. Does gelatin drop at higher on trial level 55? It's so hard to get. Yeah, usually you just kind of get them from enemy drops. I think it's mostly the like elite enemies they drop. They have like higher chance from what I've seen. But yeah, no, like it's probably like just like mainly elite enemies and stuff, and you should be good to go for getting the drops. Yeah, you only have to craft the weapons, guys. Yeah, for weapons, it's crafting. For characters, you just get them. It's different from Warframe, where Warframe, you still craft the characters, too. So that's, like, the main difference, I guess. Whereas, like, this game, you just get the character, which is really nice, honestly. I think they handled that well, because in Warframe, it is a little annoying waiting 3 days for a character. In this game, you just get the character, which I really do like. That's a W for them, man, for sure. Yeah, the materials for the weapons, though, is the longest part of the grind, I think, guys. The materials is the most annoying part because you need the gold sand, you need the reforged shard or crystal, whatever. Like, that is the longest part of making a weapon in this game versus the actual, like weapon crafting itself. Like, the craft doesn't take that long. And then even farming the secret letter does not take that long either. Especially if you have, like, a dismantle or something, right? Like, something like that. You have contact with the devs. I have a creator support staff guy that I do talk to, yes. He directs information from what I give him to like the dev team. So I don't have like outright talk with Decabear or anything like that, guys, but I do have like a creator staff guy that does, like, you know, like, I give him info to send to the devs if I have like criticism or feedback, whatever. So that's pretty much like my connection right now with the devs. I am in their creator program, though. That is another thing too. Like, I gotta be transparent about that. I am in their creator program too, so it's partly that as well. So like, I'm in the creator program. I talk with the creator staff, and yeah, I don't know Decabear personally, but I know the other YouTubers that, like, I know, like, Gotcha Smack and like Genizad and them. They actually like got to meet Decabear in person. So yeah, I think he is definitely like a really good like developer, though, from what I heard about him. Obviously, I haven't obviously like met him personally, but yeah, I do have indeed some type of contact with the devs. Now, it's not direct contact, unfortunately, but, you know, I give them my feedback through the creator staff, though, at least. Do you think I should use with my Sibyl? Definitely to Beth and probably Truffle and Filbert, because you need skill damage and then just damage dealt. That's probably the only best. That's not like the only real buffers you can really use for Sibyl, because there's no other HP scaling buffers in the game right now. For like HP buffs, there's literally none. All we have right now is skill damage buff and then damage percent bonus buff. So that's all you really have right now for Sibyl. So yeah. Can you also add Qualcomm game super resolution like DLSS4 for mobile? I can put forward that information, yes, but I don't know if that's something they're gonna address instantly. That's one of those things that, like, again, for like max mobile optimization, I don't think they're gonna be really focused on that as much as just getting devices to run the game in general. So I can definitely forward that to them, but we'll see if that's something they will address quick or not. Unfortunately, I don't think so, to be honest, but we'll see. Is there any character in the game who wouldn't want Truffle on their team? Nope, pretty much every character needs Truffle on the team, guys, for best in slot team, in my opinion. Because again, Truffle and Filbert is the best support in the game, giving damage dealt, heals, and then on the dupe, attack percent as well, which is crazy. So, yeah, that obviously would be really good. It helps reduce GPU overhead and help in performance. Yeah, so again, like, I don't have straight, like, direct contact with Decabear himself to let him know, like, yo, this fix your mobile version, but I can give them the feedback and hopefully they do address it. So we'll see. Yeah, see, the single target damage that Psyche does is way better than Lynn's single target damage, in my opinion. You just do so much more. Time to build Truffle and Filbert then? Yeah, you gotta, man, you gotta. And guys, I have a build guide for Truffle and Filbert dropping later today. Yes, sir. Yeah, I got you guys with the build guides now, man. I've been able to pump out a bunch of them since I've actually gotten, like, some track shift modules. So, yeah, I can start actually doing more build guides for you guys. Because I did do the Psyche one fairly recently, and now I'm gonna have the Truffle and Filbert one coming out very soon, so. Yeah. And I do put in the video as well, because I know Mago yesterday was like, yo, amazing, like, skill damage, Truffle and Filbert, please, like, you know, you gotta run that. So I did include in the video a segment where I show, like, high skill damage versus low skill damage and the amount of healing you get in difference. So if people want to go with the high skill damage one, you can do that. I just got Lynn to I6. She's a monster with laceration. Oh yeah. Nope, they do the same. You never did watch my clip, did you? Oh wait, no, I have to check. My bad. Well, when did you send the clip? Was it yesterday in Discord? Because yeah, again, guys, like, I'm not always like tapped in like 100%. I'll have to watch the clip again. My bad about that. The mail, I was waiting for the guide to drop after yesterday's stream. Yeah. I'm waiting for the truffle and forward one. Yes. Yeah, truffle and forward one is going to be pretty good for sure. So, yeah, wait, what clip are you talking about specifically, man? Dash over here. Anak, welcome to the stream. Anakin. Is there a reason why we're farming with Psyche? She just faster than my DPS is actually. Like, she actually just does more damage than my Rebecca for single target. And AoE, it's a little bit less than, like, Rebecca and Lynn, but it's still good enough to where, like, I'm clearing faster just because my single target output is better. Because there is going to be those, like, elite sergeant guys that just outright, like, face tank that shit. So, like, I have to just, like, you know, a character like Psyche, I can at least, like, DPS them down. Lynn, it takes a little bit longer for sure. Do I have to evac in captures for the genie mounts to appear in the next mission? I was trying to leave after capture tech and they don't spawn at all. If you're in co-op, you can leave. I think if you're in co-op, you can leave and it's fine. But solo, you might have to actually fully clear. I'm not 100% sure about that though. Like I can't like 100% confirm that. I do know in co-op though you can back out. Like I've done that a few times. Actually like test it out. Yeah, you guys can see like these elite sergeants. These guys get a little tanky. Psyche kind of takes them out pretty quickly, right? So it's not too bad. But yeah. For Demon Wedges, there's a Prime Morale and Resolve. As far as I know, Psyche uses Prime Resolve. What do those stats actually do? Resolve is the less HP you have, the more damage you do. But also the fact that... Oh, the upload got deleted? What upload? And then, yeah. Pretty much, like, Resolve is, like, less HP you have, the more damage you do. Psyche has it to where if you're above 75%... she counts as she has resolve, or I think it's what above, yeah, it's above 75%. She counts as she's in resolve, but it's only 120 seconds. So the first 120 seconds of like when you're playing a stage, she has that buff. After that, it runs out, and then you do have to like you would only at that point get boosted by like morale or whatever. So yeah, morale is again higher the HP you have, the more damage you do. So the higher you're close to max HP, the more damage. And then resolve is the opposite. The less HP you have, the more damage you do. So. But again, Psyche drains HP. That's why she like is good with resolve, right? That's the whole idea. How can I get auto fish trait? This is pure RNG. It's RNG literally. Like you have to get the genie mon, right? You gotta get the genie mon. So, yeah. How good is Fantasio? From what I'm hearing, Fantasio is one of the best DPSs in the game. But again, I haven't gotten my hands on Fantasio to really say. From the beta, when I tested him, he felt very good, though. That's why I had him in, like, the A tier. Like, again, like, you know, I haven't, like, actually gotten the chance to use him personally, but I have heard he is, like, an insane DPS, especially with Introns. So, that is a little crazy. On Act 7 and I don't have I1 Psyche. Guys, it took me till I only got I1 Psyche, I think, after 11 acts. So, your boy was getting scammed. And I'm definitely not getting I2 until, you know, she's in the weekly. So, yeah, no. I mean, I pretty much have, like, only a few more stages to get. I only have maybe, like, 4 more secret letters to actually get for Psyche, actually. So, I might just be straight up cooked. Did you make a game terms guide, like what morale, efficiency, duration does, etc.? That's a video I will have very, very soon. Yes, I will go over exactly what those, like, effects do. And that's a video I have in the works. So, like, I have, guys, again, like, I have a bunch of notes down for videos to do in the upcoming days. Right now, it's mostly just, like, whatever's, like, everyone's talking about right now in the game. I gotta cover that stuff. So, like, that's why I did the fishing video today. But, like, yeah, we have, like, stuff like that. And they will be coming out very, very soon, though, for sure. Oh, I got you guys with the content, man. I was lucky you got I2 after clearing everything. Nice, yeah. If you, like, I've heard some people actually get I3, but that has to be some, like, insane luck. That literally has to be insane luck. Like, you would literally need, like, multiple gold drops to even get that to happen. Like, it's insane. So, yeah. And 65 letters, too. 65 letters, I2, I think, is lucky. But I3 is, like, insanely lucky. Like, that gotta be, like, some next level luck. Right? That is just crazy if someone's able to do that. I'm a Lin main, but Psyche is ridiculous. Exactly my point, bro. Like, if you go from using Lin, and Lin is really good, right? Lin is insanely strong. But then you try Psycheo, you're like, damn, Lin needs a buff, bro. If you, like not actually, but like that's how you feel. You're like, damn, bro, like how is Psyche doing that much more than Lin? But it goes to show, man, like this is the character they were pushing to release, and yeah, I mean she is just like insanely strong. So I3 Psyche here and 8 letters left. Damn, bro, 8 letters left with I3 Psyche. You must have got a bunch of 10 drops, bro. That's crazy. Like, it's satisfying to use. My ADHD brain satisfies the movement and the skill tracking. No, exactly. Like, I6 Lin is better than, like, a I0 Psyche, for sure. But, like, a I1 Psyche is better than, like most of Lin tell I6, you know what I mean? Like, if it was flipped and you had I6 Psyche, that's way better than an I6 Lin. You know what I mean? Like, in that scenario. So, yeah, guys, Psyche is just one of the best DPSs in the game right now. She's just absurd. Like, there is definitely, like, a level gap between, like, Psyche and Lin, in my opinion. Unless you have, like, I6 Lin, then I6 Lin will probably outperform, like, an I1 Psyche, right? Because that is, like, a max dupe, like, Lin, right? So, obviously, like, that would be, like, different. But, yeah. I6 Psyche with 50% pen will be insane. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So she'll be doing, like, not double damage, but, like, 1.5x damage, which is crazy. So, yeah, gonna be crazy. What about Lady Nephil I6? Lady Nephil I6 allows her ranged weapons to do her skill damage, pretty much. Like, it procs the skill, which is really insane. So, yeah, I mean, you get a lot of extra, you know, damage from that. What about I2 Psyche? I2 Psyche is not bad. It's actually good, but I do think, like, the amount of, like, damage increase you get from I1 is better than I2. But I2 is still, like, a fairly solid buff. Like, it's not bad at all. You know, you're getting extra, you know, ethereal powders when you do your skill, which, I mean, look how many I get. Like, the little butterflies. You get 16 extra of those. So that is a fairly massive DPS increase, for sure. And then I think it also mentions it spawns a Phantasm after they land or something like that, like after all 16. So, but yeah, like I1 Psyche though, I think is the most important, like, damage increase though, because you get 35% damage increase on your skill use and your healing, which in turn makes your kit a lot more, like, reliable. Lin equals Psyche, bro. Hold up, I'll re-report it. 1.5 minute clear on Act 6 boss. You literally do 2 times the DPS by not doing all. Okay. Yeah, feel free to send it to me, man. Yeah, exactly. But I also do think, like, at the end of the day, like, for the dupes that, like, Psyche has, she is better than Lin. Like, just straight up. Like, if we're doing, like, an equivalent, like, you know, rating versus guys. Like, I0 Lin versus I0 Psyche, I'd probably still give it to I0 Psyche. I1 Psyche to I1 Lin, I1 Psyche. If you go I2 Psyche to I2 Lin, Lin gets a little bit better, but I would still say Psyche's better. And then, yeah, like, that's what I mean. Like, no matter what, if you scale the dupes at the same level, like, Psyche is just better, straight up, like, as an overall DPS across both AoE and single target. Because I think Lin's single target damage is not as strong as Psyche. Psyche does better single target, whereas Lin has better AoE. So that really comes down to what it would be for, like, bosses and stuff. But I do think, like, the damage on a boss, like, Psyche's just able to output more. So it is just, like, insanely strong. Whereas, like, Lin can still do a lot. Again, I'm not like, you know, I'm not disregarding her damage increase. But, like, it's just, guys, like, you have to try Psyche to know. Like, if you, once you get Psyche, y'all, and you experience how, like, just strong she is at base, I0, she's performing this crazy, like, you'll be like, damn, man, like, it's just honestly insane. Mine are both I1 cleared up to Act 18 on both. Yeah, so again, we, like, I'm not saying, like, you can't clear with Lin. I'm just saying, in my opinion, just based on my experience using both the characters, Psyche is just, like, a stronger character of the two. Not by that much, really, but, like, enough to where it's like, damn, like, okay, I'm gonna run Psyche instead of Lin if you have the same level of investment in both characters. Coins is like Endo on Warframe, you're always broke, or credits, right? Credits, but, like, the Endo in this game is gonna be, what? The, Carmine Global. Yeah, so that's pretty much how I'd put it. So she outperforming your stacked out main right now? She's outperforming my Lin 100%. My Lin's I2 right now. My Lin, for my Lin to outperform my Psyche, I would need the probably blue current pistols. Blue current pistols would be a little bit better. And also, remember too, guys, Psyche has HP drain, not sanity drain. The only sanity drain she has is on her skill, or when she's less than that amount of HP and you're just not getting heals. So that's why Psyche, in my opinion, is also just better. She has better supports than Lin does for her damage. Like, she scales off of HP, so, or like HP like loss, and you have 2 healers on the team, Daphne and Truffle and Filbert, and both are buffing that type. So that's why also Psyche is just better because she has better supports for herself, right? So she herself is just like, she's gifted, y'all. She's gifted, you know. She's given all the support. I mean, it makes sense too because she is the launch character of Duet and Abyss. She is the character that the devs are trying to push as the launch, like, strong character. You know what I mean? Blue pistols are huge bait. They don't scale your laceration. You'll actually nerf your single target a lot using those. Really? They don't scale your laceration? Okay. Yeah, no, I'll have to show you guys the footage I saw on Twitter of the guy that cleared Act 12 with the dual pistols. But the blue dual pistols for that Act 12 looked like it was a better DPS increase than my regular stat stick X-Pre duos. So, like, yeah, I feel like it is a fairly good DPS increase, though. If she only gets the heals in the story, oh, 7? Yeah, right? For real, bro. What's your mastery rank on Warframe Amazing? I'm LR2. I'm LR2. So I have like a good amount of stuff. The most of the things I don't have actually acquired on my Warframe account is like the new Kuva weapons and the new like infested lich weapons. I don't have those. Or not the new Kuva weapons, but like a bunch of the Kuva weapons pretty much. I'm LR2 right now. The X-Craze Duos is only better when you have I6 Lin. I see. So I6 Lin, then okay. Yeah. For the straight up. Coda? Yeah, the Coda weapons. Yes. The infested liches. I don't know what they're actually called. I think it's Coda, right? The Coda weapons. Yeah. So I'm LR2. I haven't grinded out any of those infested liches. I only have like a few of the Kuva ones. I have a few of the Tenant ones. And yeah, I'm missing a lot of the other stuff. Is it just me or Duet feels less complex than Warframe, or am I just dumb? No, it's about the same. It's actually about the same. Like, it's not even really complex in a sense. Like, Warframe's main, like, grind is through, like, you know, getting all the, like, blueprints built. Whereas this game, it's only that for weapons and demon wedges. And in that game, you get demon wedges as drops for the most part. Like, you do in this game, too. But, like, you're actually farming, like, enemies and you get the actual, like, demon wedge drop or mod drop in Warframe. So Warframe, I feel like the modding is a lot easier to do in that game because you farm it way easier. Whereas in this game, I do think that getting characters is way faster and just overall generally easier as well. For the most part. Unless you're getting absolutely just rolled on your RNG. Then, yeah, that could change. But, yeah, overall getting characters in this game is just better because you don't have to wait the 3 days. The 3 days wait on Warframe for a character is a little annoying. I can't lie. I'm glad the devs decided to just let you get the character outright once you have enough thoughts. Like, that is a really good system they have, I think. You can also just trade that too. The game is an MMO, so you can just kind of trade as well, like if you really need to. So yeah, there is that at the very least. Physics? Oh yeah, no, this game does have better physics, that's for sure. But what else does Duet and Abyss have better? I don't know, man. Like, again, guys, like, this game was meant to be a gacha game, right? They took Warframe's systems and were like, okay, let's kind of copy that. And yeah, no, Warframe's movement is better. Warframe feels a lot more smooth. It runs better on a lot of devices, too. But again, like, Duet and Abyss is its own, like, thing, even though it is a very similar game. And yeah, I mean, the big appeal for a lot of people in this game is the fact that it's anime-styled characters, right? Like, in Warframe, all your Warframes are, like, mechs or, like, you know, like, suits, right? So you do have, like, in this game, the main appeal is, like, okay, I can play with my favorite, like, waifu main, you know, my waifu, like, character. Or my favorite husbando or whoever, right? Like, if you have a favorite character, you can max them out, main them, and it's all free to play, and you can grind it all free to play. That's the main, like, difference of this game versus, you know, like, Warframe, where, I mean, only recently is Warframe getting, what's it called? The Nun Wisp, but, like, other than that, like, not a lot of waifu-related things. I mean, I guess, like, kind of recently, they got, like, Ember Prime's, like, what's it called again? I forget exactly what it's called. You guys know what it's called, but, like, the collector bundle purchase thing, I forget what it's called. But Ember got one of those, like, and it's really crazy. But yeah, like, proto frames, but yeah, like, it is a fun game, man. The heirloom, yeah, you guys got it. Yeah, literally, yeah, the heirloom. So that right there is like, bro, you know what they were doing with Ember, guys. You know exactly what they were doing with Ember, right? Like, come on, the heirloom for Ember is crazy, but yeah, like, things like that, right? Like, it really comes down to, like, do you like the style of this game versus, like, Warframe, where, like, it's more so, like, it is more of a game in a sense than this game. Like, yes, because this game was, again, made to be run on mobile and PC, whereas Warframe was made for PC first, then consoles, then mobile, right? Like, Warframe was a PC first game, not a mobile first game, whereas I think Duet and Abyss was probably a mobile first game with that, like mindset. Like, the devs' mindset was probably like, oh, let's get them playing it on mobile and PC, right? Which is what they released on when the game launched. So yeah, that's like the main difference, guys. And also, again, Duet and Abyss is definitely dumbed down a little bit in terms of, like, you know, skills and stuff. Like in Warframe, you have up to 4 skills. In this game, you only have 2 skills, right? So it is a little bit different in that sense. But I think, again, if you're a more casual person, like a casual, like, grind-heavy player, like, Duet and Abyss is probably a better experience overall for you. But Warframe is more of, like, a hardcore, like grind appeal, right? The anime aesthetic appeals me 100%, and that's for a lot of people too, right? That's for me too. Like, bro, chat, when I heard anime Warframe was what this game is, just those 2 words, anime Warframe, I'm like, I'm there, I'm seated. This is a game I'm 100% playing, because that right there is like, bro, that's peak. Anime Warframe is already a crazy game, but then you take anime, like, inspired aesthetics, bro. You see, that's where I'm like, damn, man, I'm playing this game. That's when I heard when they initially announced Duet and Abyss, that was like, yo, I gotta play this game. Right, and yeah. I wish weapons deal some damage at least. Yeah, so that's the main difference right now between Duet and Abyss and Warframe, I feel like. Because Warframe, most people just, like, have a gun, they just mega buff, and then their Warframe is just supporting the gun. Like, they actually don't even run, like, Warframe abilities anymore. I mean, yeah, there is, like, Mesa, and there is, like, you know, like, Sevagoth, and, like, you know, Warframes like that, where they just do such absurd skill damage. Or, like, you know, crazy damage themselves. But, like, again, like, if you take a Torrid and you go into, like, the end game or, like, the, you know, Netra cells, right? Like, that's free. Torrid clears free on Netra cell Steel Path, right? Like, it's crazy. So, yeah, I think, right now in the game, I think Duet and Abyss needs to adjust weapons mainly, because that is really what's, you know, kind of holding them back. Yeah. Yeah, literally, like, you just have a Torrid with, like, crazy buffs. You know what I mean? You just, like, giga buff the Torrid like crazy, and you're doing, like, 500k crits, red crits with Torrid. Like, it's just insane. So, like, yeah, again, there are, like, Warframes that are really good with skill damage or, like, strength builds. But, like, for the most part, weapons are just, like, the go-to for most Warframe players. It's just a lot easier. You go into a stage, you have your Torrid, you melt everything in the stage, and then you're good to go. So, like, yeah, I mean, for me, I do think that Duet and Abyss needs to adjust the way they have weapons, because weapons do feel a little underpowered in this game, though. That is my, like, main gripe with the game, other than, like, obviously, like, performance issues and stuff. But honestly, the performance has been getting a lot better as the week goes on, guys. Like, I think, like, every day passes on, co-op's been a lot better for me this week than last week. Like, I think my co-op experience has been a lot better. The game just feels a lot, like, more smooth. I got it running on my Steam Deck as well, y'all. Shout out to the Steam Deck. I got it running on that, which is crazy, and it gets to, like, 60 frames. So that, to me, that already sells me the game, like, right there. So, hey, man, that is fire. So when I'm done the stream, I'll be in my bed playing Duet and Abyss, y'all. Yo, that is so funny. But yeah, no, they definitely did, like, a bunch of, like, adjustments as well. Like, they've been doing it, man. They have. So, true, I got the DNA's Amprex, and holy, it feels bad. Yeah, the Thunderworm feels so mid, man. It's so sad. It really is so sad, because the Amprex on Warframe, before Steel Path was a thing, because I remember I played back in, like, 2017, and the Amprex was one of the best weapons, because Steel Path didn't exist, but the Amprex wasn't, like, that, like, strong of a weapon, because the enemies were just, like, really low level anyway. They just got, like, melted instantly. And then nowadays, we have the Torrid Incarnate, where that thing melts Steel Path enemies like it's nothing, literally. Like, you just freeload, like, all through a bunch of enemies, like, with the Torrid. So, yeah, I think right now, again, weapons do need adjusting, because they feel very underpowered. You only are really using weapons in Duet and Abyss right now as stat sticks, which is really sad. Because, like, I want to use my melee for melee damage. Like, if I'm running this certain melee just to get off, like, a bunch of damage, I want to see crazy damage numbers with that. So that's definitely something they need to do. Maybe they need to introduce, like, the galvanized mods for weapons, maybe, like for the demon wedges. If you guys play Warframe, you'll know what I mean. But, like, I think maybe the galvanized mods could help, maybe, like, build up damage. So as you start killing enemies, your damage ramps up. I know that's how they started buffing weapons on Warframe. Before they had galvanized mods, it wasn't, like, as crazy, but I think it was mostly because the weapons were, or, like, the enemies were just kind of, like, lower. But yeah, I think that could definitely work. Mob got one shot by a single turret shot. We couldn't have done that back before Steel Path. No, definitely not. Yeah, like the turret is like another level of just broken though. But yeah, I do think that that is the main thing they need adjusted. Yeah. It's on Steam. How do you get on the Steam Deck? That's elite. So there was a video on YouTube where you can like download the launcher in your like desktop mode on Steam Deck. So I was like, bro, screw it. Let me just get it done. Just to try it out. And it actually runs well, guys. Like I'm at like a consistent 60 frames per second, no lossless scaling. Like I'm at like 40 to 60 depending on the amount of like crazy stuff. But yeah, you do have to add it as a non-Steam game. You got to download the launcher in desktop mode on Steam Deck. But I got it set up. It took me about an hour and a half. It is a little bit annoying to set up, but once you have it set up, it runs like butter. It gets actually like really smooth considering it's, you know, it's on the Steam Deck. Like I'm not expecting the game to run like 120 frames, freaking like, you know, max resolution, all of that. So yeah, like that game, it runs really well though, which I like. So I'm able to play it on my bed when I'm done stream. Yes sir, yes sir. And we get the grind going regardless of where I'm at. Did you try First Descendant? So no, First Descendant was a game that I didn't actually try when it launched, but I knew it was like a Warframe like game. But I wasn't like as interested in First Descendant because I was already locked in on Warframe, and then I knew Duet Net Abyss was coming out. Like I think they had the announcement for Duet Net Abyss when First Descendant even was releasing or something like that. So yeah, I was definitely holding out because I didn't want to have like too many games like that. Like I feel like having too many of those types of games is like a little too much. But yeah. Are you running it off the heroic launcher or just the regular client? The regular client. I don't have the heroic launcher. I'm not doing Epic. I just like downloaded it through their like official thing, and there's a guide on YouTube, guys. If you guys want to watch it, I'll link the guide if you want. But yeah, the guy that did the video for it, it works perfectly fine for me, as I was able to get it going. So yeah, I feel the same about TFD. Warframe was enough for me. The thing is with Duet Net Abyss though is like Duet Net Abyss is like I don't know how to explain it, guys. It's more of a like chill grind than like Warframe in a sense. Like how do I put it? Like in Duet Net Abyss, they have a lot of ways where you're able to get like increased drops, like commission manuals. Whereas like in Warframe, you actually have to sit in that survival for like an hour to when you're getting extra drops, like from like the void, you know, like the void relic bonuses, right? You actually have to like sit in those stages for like a long amount of time. Whereas in Duet Net Abyss, you kind of get a lot of your rewards just like kind of quick. You know what I mean? You kind of get them pretty quick. Eidolon hunts for DNA and give weekly rewards such as built gold wedges or something. I would like that. Eidolon hunts in this game? Bro, people would probably hate that though, I'm not gonna lie. Because Eidolon hunts on Warframe, like people really, you either do Eidolon hunts or you don't do Eidolon hunts. You know what I mean? Like, you either do them or you don't. You straight up. Like if you're a Warframe player, you either have like actually min-maxed like a setup on that, or you've never done it at all. Straight up. Like it's one or the other, man. I've done a little bit of Eidolon hunts, but I haven't done enough to like delve into it like fully. So for me, I haven't I didn't watch Nightmare Frame's video to go through all of Eidolon hunts. I haven't really done that. So, yeah. Well, also they're also dead now. Yeah, like now they're dead, but back in the day they were like, you know, something people spammed. But yeah, Warframe's endgame farms are like 2 hours minimum. Yeah, exactly. Like if you're trying to get a bunch of loot on Warframe, you have to stay in the stage as long as possible. Whereas Duet Net Abyss, they incentivize you to do, you know, like 5 runs, let's say, on, you know, as an example, let's just say you're doing excavation. 5 runs on excavation because that's the max amount of rewards, and then it revamps up. So it goes back from 20k all the way to 40k, depending on the wave. So they really incentivize you, okay, if you want to stay in this for a little long, you go to wave 5, then you leave, come back, and then you do it again. Right? And so it reset the enemy's levels and all that. So yeah, again, like DNA is a more chill grind experience. It is like, you know, a grind heavy game though. Like I'm not saying it's not grind heavy. You have to sink time into this game, but it's way less grindy than Warframe's like grinds they got in a sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. The thing I like Duet Net Abyss more is every item has a codex. Unlike Warframe, you need a wiki all the time. Yeah, no, this game, they actually handled the new player experience on Duet Net Abyss like fairly well. Actually, versus like Warframe's new player experience where you actually just know nothing. Like Warframe's new player experience, you go in the game and you watch a YouTube video to find out what to do. Right? So like this game actually has like a good beginner understanding of the game to get you to understand the game. I actually really do like that. So that is actually a plus of this game versus Warframe. Warframe doesn't really have a good new player like rundown, like a beginner's explanation for everything. Right? Whereas like this game incentivizes you like do this certain thing. do this other certain thing for your beginners like missions. So yeah. Even wedge farming is kind of brutal though. You need like 250 purple scotch for an Phil / Lisbon weapon. Yeah, I do think like farming mods on Warframe is way easier to do than Duet and Abyss, because you get so many from like one stage. You get like multiple drops, whereas this game you only get one drop per stage cleared you do. So it is like a little rough. You know what I mean? So I mean, they're a Chinese game, so they might tweak it to be easier and maybe make their own Eidolon week to the featured character as to promote people to do the end game more. Yeah, that's possible. That's definitely possible. I'm not ready for Tower Forest shards in DNA. Yo, no, those would be so crazy though, bro. Imagine just a bunch of skill damage Tower Forest shards on like Psyche, bro. Oh my gosh. You see, that's the thing though too. Like I would love, like, a lot of the systems from Warframe are actually good systems. So I do hope that like maybe Tower shards in the future. Maybe, I know a lot of people are like hesitant on Riven mods, but I personally am okay with them because like it just makes you have your own unique min-max build versus like someone else that has like, you know, maybe they want to spec in a certain stat or whatever. Like it gives you a little bit more freedom for your build for like a min-max. So yeah, I do eventually would like to get that, but I understand if people don't want Riven mods and stuff. I get it. But yeah. My Lin does more damage than the Pixie Amazing is using. Bro, the difference is though, Grim, is look how much bullets I'm shooting as fast as, like, I'm shooting these faster than your Lin and the AoE on these. Like Psyche does more damage than Lin. Let's not get it twisted, y'all. Straight up. Let's not get that twisted, y'all. Psyche has an infinite uptime, whereas Lin runs out of sanity. She's cooked. She's cooked. And you have to go in and out with her, whereas Psyche, you stay in the ultimate the entire time. So her DPS will definitely outweigh Lin. Again, at equivalent dupe level. I6 Lin, I understand. But like equivalent dupe level wise, like Psyche will out DPS a Lin. Straight up. Wow, Derpy. Bro, but you're enjoying Duet and Abyss though, bro. Derpy's enjoying Duet and Abyss. Bro, I'm telling you right now, bro. Like, this game is like, it's just Warframe, but like the anime aesthetic, and I'm fine with it. I'm completely fine with that. You know what I mean? I'm completely fine with that. It's just a nice game to like grind out, and because now I make content on Duet and Abyss like that, I think, you know, for me, it'll be a thing of like, okay, when I'm done grinding Duet and Abyss, I can hop back on Warframe, because it's been a while since I've actually played Warframe, you know what I mean? I still have things to do on that, so it's nice to have like these two types of like, you know, grind heavy games, so I can like kind of alternate whenever I'm like bored of one. You know what I mean? It's kind of nice. So I do like that. For sure. What's the intron on your Psyche? I am, what? I won right now. I won. I think Psyche's boss damage will skyrocket at I6 while Lin's AoE will eclipse her. No, exactly. Again, two DPSs that one is more tailored for a single target where the other is more tailored for AoE. Right? So again, Lin versus Psyche is a situation of AoE versus single target at the end of the day. Do you value single target damage more than AoE, or do you value AoE more than single target? And then that's where you would rank the characters in that sense. But I would say I value single target more because the boss clear at the end is the hardest part, because the ads shouldn't be as bad, especially for Psyche, which she still has enough AoE to where you're able to do it. But like, I feel like you have enough AoE. But before that, they're very equal, you think? I don't know, man. I1 Psyche, it felt really good, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I1 Psyche is a major buff. Major buff. The healing extra that she gets on her skill use is gonna help alleviate that need of Truffle and Daphne to, you know, keep your healing uptime. You always have just like guaranteed, you know, close to max HP when you're running this type of setup, as long as you're getting enough like sanity to keep your skill up. But that's the only time you ever need to use that, right? Yo, this guy is so tanky though. Hello? Psyche is ass on Maze though? Oh, 100%. No, Psyche's really bad on Maze because of the fact that you have no way to give yourself the HP heals. Right? You have no way to HP heal in that. So yeah, definitely on that, she is not the greatest, but other than that though, she's really good though. Like, other than Mystic Maze, I think Psyche is really good. Lin is way better than Mystic Maze, because Lin will get a bunch of buffs for her like increasing sanity and all that, and she won't have to really worry about that. Whereas like, you know, on like if it's like immersive theater, then yeah, I know Psyche is gonna out DPS for sure. That's the way I would put it. Who would have guessed we could see Titania with her pistols in DNA? Titania could never. Thermal Sunder bot. That is true. Yeah, like it's crazy how like they took Titania from Warframe and made it in Duet and Abyss as like an actual DPS. Because like again, Titania on that game is a speed clearer frame. You go in a stage, you end the stage by the time you already started it. Because you go in, thermal thunder, kill everything, and you're done. Like it's like an exterminate or something. Yeah. Okay, chat. So it has been about an hour. Let's see what the covert commissions are looking like now. We'll have to see. See if they reset. They're resetting in, what is it? In the next 3, 2, 1, live reset. Exploration, not bad. Okay, character I could do, but hedge and excavation for weapon. Excavation, nah, excavation's too long. Hedge, I guess. Hedge is not too bad, but it kind of takes a little bit of time. It kind of does, guys. Hedge is a little annoying, I can't lie. We could do it though. We could do it. I think if I just go Rebecca and then I just spam the bubbles or the jellyfish, we could do it. We could do it. Okay, let me start buying some secret letters then for weapons because I still do need to get that. So let's go to the shop. Dismantle is the one you want. Ideally, if you don't get dismantle, exploration's really good because you can like stay in the stage for long and keep it going. But then my final one would probably be capture. Capture is also very good too. Those three I think are like the top 3 you want to get if you're like trying to farm like a certain secret letter. Okay, so I'll get Siren's Kiss. Let's go for that. So we'll do about 10 and we'll do Siren's Kiss. And then if I don't get Siren's Kiss in the 10, then yeah, we'll get a little bit more and continue doing it. But yeah, we'll just do hedge. We'll do hedge. It will take a little bit of time, but I mean, it is what it is, guys. Defense as well, in my opinion. Defense is good too. Defense is good too. Is Psyche better in theater for both I0? Yes, 100%. If you have your Truffle and Daphne built, then yes, then 100% I would say, you know, Psyche over Lynn. But again, like you're gonna use your Lynn till you get your Psyche. That's how it goes, right? So you're not gonna really have both in that like setup in a sense. So I'm gonna put the thing right here, and then we can leave after probably the time ends here. Let's see. Yeah, hedge is not too bad. It's kind of quick. I mean, it's probably like a minute clears. Endgame is pretty boring, not gonna lie, after doing everything. Bro, that's how, bro, but that's the thing though, Seville Grants, like that's how like endgame and like most games is for the most part, is just grinding. It's just more grinding. Right? It's not like endgame's never like a fun activity, guys. Like let's keep it a buck, right? Like when you're farming, it's never like fun. It's just like you're doing it and then you enjoy the drops though. Like so that's why you do it. You're just like farming, you know what I mean? You just love the aspect of like the grind. The grind aspect, the journey, not the destination, y'all. The journey is just like nice. The grind is what feels good. Whereas like, yeah, I mean, you know, obviously like end game itself though, it's a more tedious experience than early game where you're progressing. You don't progress as much in the end game, right? Because you're grinding. That's all it really is. But the grind is fun. I agree. I love the grind. So yeah, that is for me, yeah, really good. The RNG grind? Yeah, I guess so, right? I play RuneScape, DNA grind is nothing special. Exactly. Like, that's the thing. Like, this game's grind is not as crazy as other game grinds, guys. Like, this, like, people are, like, making a fuss about, oh, like, the weapon grind is rough. But, bro, like, I'm telling you, there are some way worse grinds in some other games. In those other MMOs, they got you sitting there for hours and hours and hours. So, bro, I'm telling you, this game definitely has a lot of that, like, kind of alleviated. It's not as crazy as you'd think. This is the delusions Warframe players tell themselves. Nah, Derby, you just don't understand, bro. You don't understand. If you don't understand what the fun is in the grind, bro, then like, bro, you just don't know, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. The grind is the fun part. The journey, y'all, not the destination. The journey is what's the fun part of a grind. You know what I mean? You just like, just getting the like most out of it, and you just like, you enjoy it. It's like, it's a dopamine hit, bro. You're getting a bunch of loot pickups. You're like, oh my god, more loot, more collecting. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? It's just a dopamine hit, bro. It's one of those things. Like, that's what it is in these types of games. That's why, like, I enjoy the grind so much, bro. Like, I really do. The payoff comes from watching your damage go from high to insanely high. That too. Like, seeing the progression you get for your damage and like stuff like that. That also is part of it too. Like seeing that you're like one-shotting enemies and stuff, that is like pretty crazy. Amazing as a massive hoarder like on those TV series. No, but that's the thing. I love to hoard mats because it's just nice, bro. Like having a ton of materials in your inventory, having like thousands and thousands of like a certain material, it's like, bro, like amazing. Why do you grind that much? But it just feels nice, bro. And then I never have to worry about it again. Like if I have all those materials grinded up, it's like, it's just nice, man. Like that's the way I see it personally. Like it's just nice, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Can we clear Act 6 with a level 60 I0 Lin? I personally needed I2 at that point in the immersive theater. So I would say go for I2 to make it at least a consistent clear. But like, yeah, I mean, bigger numbers really hit that spot. True, true. Like seeing your high damage numbers as well is part of it as well, guys. Like I agree. I think both of those things are really nice for sure. Oh, this is the bad tile set. Yikes. I mean, this one's okay. It's okay. It's not that bad, I guess. But there's definitely a better tile set for sure. We all here for the dope, the dopamine? Yeah, man. Any grind except fishing is fun? Nah, bro. Fishing is a nice pastime too, bro. Because you don't really have to pay attention too much to it. It's like, yeah, you look at the screen for it, but you could just like, you know, listen to a YouTube video while you're doing it. You can like, you know, like talk to friends while you're doing it. It's a really chill experience. I guess you can mainly do that with like every other grind in this game too. But like for fishing, it's like very like you don't really have to like pay mind in a sense, right? There you go, uploaded I1 Lin Act 6 with almost 2 minutes to spare, 4 track shifts. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out, man. I'll have to check it out. Just fish when you're about to sleep on mobile. True, true, right? True. Right? In 1.1, will they release a new character on day 1? They should. They should, yeah. It'll be like, that character will be in the end game though. You're not going to be able to get that character just by logging in. It's not one of those things. Like, you got to actually grind the end game to get it. But they will refresh the end game so you're able to do that. Guys, what team should I use with Lin? MC for weapon damage boost, and then Truffle and Filbert in the thing. Or you do Daphne for the extra Nemo damage dealt, and then you run Truffle and Filbert as well. Or MC. You could do MC or Truffle and Filbert with Daphne, or you could do Daphne, Truffle and Filbert, or you could do Truffle and Filbert, MC. There's a good amount of like options, but yeah, generally people don't use Margie later on in the game, guys, because supposedly like attack scaling is not as important. Like, it's like way more diminishing returns for attack scaling versus like skill damage, at least from what I've heard from the trial rank like 55s to 60s. So Margie does start to like drop off a little bit in her effectiveness for her support, but like, yeah, I mean, you know, still like the support you get from like skill damage buffs and stuff. So like Tebeth is gonna be a really good one too. Tebeth is actually another good option. So you have those, but yeah, I think later on attack scaling unfortunately is just not as needed though. I think that's what kind of happens. That's your mistake. Use Tebeth since MC only buffs your ult. Yes. Yeah, for again, like for MC you're getting the weapon damage boost, which is again for the ultimate if you're trying to do the ultimate damage. Right, because it's a constant weapon, you're buffing that. But yeah, I mean, again, you have options, man. Before, do you play Warframe? Yeah, I was a pretty like active Warframe player, but yeah, I wasn't really like you know, I didn't cover content on Warframe or anything like that. But I was more so just a person that like enjoyed playing the game, so I was just more of a player. But yeah, Duet and Abyss, I was like, oh, this is my opportunity. I actually know what I'm talking about from Warframe at least, because I've played the game enough to like understand the systems in that. And then it transfers over pretty well on Duet and Abyss, so. I use MC with Margie for support core. Early on, that's still really good. And again, generally, you're getting that good attack percent buff. So it is going to help a lot. You need to be using ult as Lin the entire time. There are builds, guys, where you go with, like, what Wheat's saying, though, with your skill. Like, your skill for damage, there are builds for that. But generally, most Lin builds are for, like, your ult, right? Amazing, show your Rebecca build after. It's yeah, I guess I can show it after, but it's pretty much max range, and then yeah, you get as much like skill damage with max range pretty much. Okay, get another one of these. Yeah, I'll show the Rebecca build, guys, when I back out to get more secret letters. That's what I'll do. Okay, so right now I'm still in the stage, but when I back out, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh, I gotta go over here. Do we know the character that will be out from the weekly boss? No, they did not tell us yet. If I had to guess, bro, I'm not gonna lie, Yell and Oliver's probably getting yeeted out of there. If I had to guess, bro. The skill does literally 2x the boss's damage as alt, equal to Psyche. That's what I've been trying to say, lol. Yeah, no, and exactly, like, that's the thing. Like, if you have that and you feel like that's as strong as Psyche, then that's fair. But again, like, Psyche is just, like, it's just the ease of use. And the fact that it's just, that is her kit is, like, the difference, I feel like. Whereas, like, with Lyn, you're spamming the skill, right? That's all you're really doing. You get the range buff, and then you go for, and you just spam the skill, right? I'm assuming that's kind of how you're going for damage. That you're getting the max amount of preload, and then just going with the skill damage. I assume that's, like, the strat. But yeah, I know, like, I think generally speaking, I would still say, like, Psyche's better, because it's just the easy use. Like, you don't have to be fully spec'd into one type of build, whereas Psyche, you just go alt, you spam her skill, and that's her bit, like, that's her kit, you know what I mean? You're using all of her kit. So, like, that's why, again, I say, like, Psyche is a little bit above Lyn. Again, I'm not trying to jump Lyn mains, bro. I'm just telling y'all how it is. Psyche is just that character, man. Like, it is what it is, y'all. Like, the devs are pushing this character for a reason, because she's that good. You know what I mean? That's why she's the main character of the version 1.0. It's because she's, like, actually, like, insanely strong. They overtuned her for sure. Like, that's why. Because she's the character. You know what I mean? Like, again, I'm not trying to, like, get mad at the... I'm not trying to rage bait Lyn mains, bro. I'm just telling y'all how it is. Like, that's just how it is, man. I don't want an HP liability, so I'll be doing no such thing. Bro, Derpy, you have infinite heals. Her first dupe gives her enough heals, bro. You heal by attacking. I'm glad she's so strong, because why would I go for her then, lol? Exactly, yeah, like, they give you a good reason in the end game to get her, because it's like, Psyche is to continue the end game. Like, you actually would use her. One more word about my waifu, and you'll get an unsub, dude. Yo, that's so funny, bro. Is it true Psyche I2 is a nerf? I don't know where that's coming from. Guys, I don't know where I2 Psyche counts as a nerf, bro. Doopsy says yikes. Bro, you grind them, though. I've been seeing a lot more people using Psyche the past few days. No need for sustain when she kills everything in seconds. Also remember, Psyche gives herself ultra shield. She has self-sustain. Like, she actually does. And I1 gives you the extra healing sustain too, bro. Like, bro, that's crazy, man. To min-max Psyche, you do need to stack full resolve and intentionally stay low to manage her 1% buff. Same as Lyn's 6 stack buff. Yeah, but Psyche's is like on a timer though. Where like for Lyn's, you actually have to manage that. Where like, cause like for Psyche, it's like what, the 120-second duration from the beginning of the fight. She has that buff. Or it's like the 30 seconds. I forget exactly how long it is. But like for Psyche, it's like if you clear the stage fast enough, then that's just like free. Then you never have to even worry about that. Pharrell counts as 1% HP. Yeah, but there is like a cooldown on it though. There is a cooldown. Yeah, exactly. No. Like there is a cooldown on it though. It's like 120 seconds, and then that like effect where her HP counts as that runs out. There is a cooldown on it. But like yeah, but the fact that Psyche has that, like I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, bro, like it just is what it is, y'all. Like I'm sorry, like some characters are just built stronger than other characters inherently. And that's how these games work. Like, even on Warframe, like, people are mad that everyone's a Wisp main, but Wisp is just so good, and she's cool. So, like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is, chat. Like, I don't know what to say, man. Lyn is coming for your throat. But I like Lyn, though. I actually use Lyn. Like, I actually love Lyn. But, like... I'm just saying it how it is. That's how they scaled the characters. That's how they decided to do it. That's how the devs approach these characters. Wisp is cool from behind. That too. You know, like Wisp is one of those characters. You know, that you can tell why I enjoy Duet and Abyss if Wisp is my main. I mean, you all probably understand that already. You know, like that's all I really need to say. I'm a Wisp main on Warframe. That's why I like Duet and Abyss. You know what I mean? Like you guys kind of get the idea. You know, so like. That only makes Lyn good to use because we can get her I6 and we can do that with Psyche. Yeah, so like that's it. I guess the difference is like an I6 Lyn is beating out like an I1 I2 Psyche 100%. Because like you have so much in terms of just like the damage output you're gonna do on your ult now because you're applying laceration that, like, yeah, I mean, Lin at I6 will beat an I2 Psyche. That makes sense. But an I6 Psyche, when you get that 50% pen, right, like the damage percent, like shred, then like that is gonna be probably what makes her outshine Lin at I6. So that's why I'm saying, like, equal dupe scaling, like Psyche is the better character in that, you know, explanation. That's what I'm trying to say, chat. We got any piggy mains here? What do you think of her? She's so rapid. Yo, Truffle and Filbert's goated, man. I gotta give it to her. She is goated. I can't lie. Okay, we did get the Siren's Kiss, guys, at the 10th run, so really good. I mean, we can back out here and we can check. But yeah, here is my build, by the way, for anyone wondering. Let's go to the build. But I had a video on this build anyway, guys. It's very similar to the one that I had originally, but max skill range, you can see. A 240% skill range, and then what is it? Where's my skill damage less? Oh, it's because I'm running. Yo, I gotta swap this for probably honestly this. Honestly, you would even go more range. Like we could just do like this. Like where is my other range weapon? Where is it? Is it this? No, which one? It's this. We can low-key do this, chat. If you even wanted to go crazier, you could do this. 280% skill range. Okay, let's try this actually. I've not tried 280% skill range. Let's try it. That is a little crazy, isn't it? You know, 280% skill range. Okay, let me see. Okay, so now if I go to my forge, if we go to weapon, I do need sharpening potions again. We need to make more gold sand and we need to make more repulsive crystal. I have 8 of these going, or I have like 10 available. I'll start making another, like, let's just say if I have 10, I'll just make another 8 actually, screw it. And then, yeah, we have the gold sand being made right now. So, yeah, we should be good to go. All right, let's keep it pushing, guys. Let me get the next blueprint then that we need. We have Siren's Kiss in all the parts, right? So we have 5 of these, 2 of these, and then we have the thing. Okay, good. So we're done Siren's Kiss. Next weapon. I do not own Iron Forger. What does this thing do? Not that crazy. I guess I'll have to kind of look at like what each of these do. Skill duration, melee, I'll take this. This is a stat stick. I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna go for this if I can. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do 10 of these. Do I have any secret letters right now? I don't. Okay, perfect. So we'll buy 10 of these. We'll do this. Are you okay with how grindy weapon farming is? I would like it to be easier for sure, but I understand why it's so grindy. I do, but I would like it to be easier. I agree. I would like it to be easier. Okay, so let's do this. Stop him. The problem with skill range is enemies die outside your pickup range. That is very true, guys, but like if you're in a stage like this for covert commission, do you really need every single drop? Like probably not, you know what I mean? So let's see how much the range is. Oh my, yo, look how far that is. Look how far that is, chat. That's like that whole area and all of that part right there too. Oh, I have to go over here though. No, that's kind of crazy. 280% range? Pretty crazy, bro. Pretty crazy. Okay, let me go over here. Yeah, look at that. That is a massive radius too. Bro. I think actually I might have had this as the build before actually. I might be like wrong. I might have had this actually as already the build. It's a little crazy. Tomorrow I hit trial 55. W, man. Congrats, congrats. When's the first few weapons someone should farm for? The stat sticks. So I would go for like the Wayne Wraith. You get Wayne Wraith from the, I think it's the beginner missions actually. So that one's like, you know, you get that for free. But like, yeah, the rest of this, the stat stick ones I would go for. So like skill damage, skill duration, skill range. If you can get all of those ones first, then like for your builds, you just run stat sticks for a lot of characters anyway. So that's what I would suggest as like the ones you prioritize early on, for sure. Do you think the best Genimon will stay behind a paywall forever? I don't even think the Battle Pass ones are the best, guys. I actually think that the Bro Boxy you get is still better in general than like you using one of those damage ones, because you're farming 99% of the time anyway on Duet Net Abyss, unless you're doing, you know, like Immersive Theater or like Mystic Maze. So stuff like that, right? Like you're never like always like not farming in a sense, right? Like so farming is gonna be the most important thing. And then for damage stuff, if you look at like the Mr. Goodnight, I think the Mr. Goodnight has the what's it called? The Mr. Goodnight has the healing for Psyche, which is even better. So that actually helps out for her. So if you're running Psyche in the end game, that might maybe not better DPS necessarily, but more consistent, staying that uptime above the HP, right? So the uptime on that would be a little bit better. Oh yeah, that's true. Zatos, or is that how you say it? Hatos? Yeah, he was saying I actually don't have the thing because I have the pole arm still. I have the pole arm, which honestly, I guess is better because of the movement though. I guess regardless, I still rock this. But yeah, I actually would have had even more range if I had on the 36% skill range on that. But once I get Siren's Kiss, I'll be able to put the movement mod on that. And then, yeah, I'll just run that. But I do have, I think, a skill range stat stick for that if I wanted even more range. Which right now I'm not even at that max range. So that is a little crazy. I wish there was a codex for all the Genimon. That is something the devs should add though. Like a codex for the Genimon as well. Because they have it for the Demon Wedges, which is nice. But we definitely want to like see it for, you know, like Genimons. And then for characters, they don't really like, I guess they don't really need a codex for that, I guess. Because they already show it on your armory. But yeah, like definitely for the Genimons, I think that could be really nice. For ones you're missing at least, right? That could definitely be very good. I can't equip the same two Demon Wedges at the same time in the same character. Can you tell me how to do it? They tell you if they can stack. Yeah, no, so you can't place multiple of the same mod, guys, unless you have multiple of them and they specify in the actual mod that they stack. So, like, if you look at, like, the Volition one for Psyche, like the Anemo Volition one, that one you have to have at +5 and then you can actually, like, run multiple. And you need to have each of them at +5 as well. You're actually able to run them. Actually, maybe one of them can be not +5. I think you just have to have one +5, and then from there you can just put more. Actually, it might be that, because I think I have like a +4 one on my Psyche. So you might be fine if you have the first one maxed out, you place that one on the build, then the rest you might be good. How do we get the Wainwright for free? It's in the beginner mission. So the early stages of beginner missions, you'll get it. Like, you know where it says like memo and beginner's guide? It's in the beginner's guide section. So make sure you are clearing through those missions they give you, as you will get Wainwright from that. And that's the stat stick for melee damage, or like skill damage, I mean, right? But it's your melee that you get. So it's a melee stat stick. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. The M-Elf can heal too as active skill. Oh, then yeah, I mean, that's pretty good too. But yeah, again, guys, like the Genimon for the Battle Pass are going to be only like best in slot for like maybe Immersive Theater. And there's probably going to be other like options you can run too that are still, if not as good, maybe still fairly solid in comparison. So like, yeah, I mean, the Genimon in the Battle Pass are paid only. But again, like, it's one of those things where like, if the devs feel like they can put Genimon behind that, for you to be able to spend, and that's the way they get their monetization too, then hey, I mean, that's how it is, right? Hey, yo, been watching your videos since DNA came out. Just want to say that you've helped the grind a lot. Hey, man. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, man. How F an original, Rebecca? What? What happened? What happened? Yeah, boxing for farming for sure is 100% the best. Exactly. Didn't know that. I'll forge it already. Oh, you forged it already? Well, you know what? It's not bad if you forged it already, because guess what? Now your stat stick is even stronger. Your skill damage on it will scale up. So now that you got the dupe on it, yeah, it's kind of a waste because you get one for free, but you can still dupe it, and now you have even more skill damage for your stat stick. So it's actually better. So eventually you do want to max out these stat sticks, guys, so it's not bad that you made one. It's actually not that bad, because now you'd be at what, like 30% skill damage instead of 24, because I think it is double, so it's like 6, 12, 18, 24. Oh no, maybe it's like, I don't, maybe it's not exactly 6 for each, but like it's around that. It's gonna be like 28 maybe skill damage. I don't know exactly the scaling on the dupes, but I know it doubles at the very last like dupe. It's like 48 total from 24, which is crazy. 48% skill damage from one weapon as a stat stick, like that's gonna be insane for your DPSs. For sure, man. Like, your damage is going to be insane. Just wait for the next farming Genimon and everyone will be getting that pass. If they ever put, like, a Bro Boxy equivalent, but better in the Battle Pass, guys, I think the community is going to kind of rant a little, though. I feel like they would be kind of mad. So, it is a W decision. The devs left Bro Boxy to be, like, a grindable one, which is fine, which I think they probably had that intended anyway. But yeah, let's hope they don't do that, because that is a little scummy, I'm not gonna lie. Let's hope they don't put like a Bro Boxy, like a way better Bro Boxy in Battle Pass. It would just be not the greatest, I think. Bro, can you recommend some teams for me to clear featured repertoire except for I6 Lady to fill? I have I1 Lin and the other 7 free characters. make sure you're running combat AI support that's actually supporting your damage dealer you're using. Ayush, if you're struggling with I6 Lady Nafil on featured repertoire, then it has to be your builds and it has to be your combat AI partners. Because you should be easily clearing with a I6 Lady Nafil, bro. I6 Lady Nafil on featured repertoire, not immortal. Featured should easy clear. Easy clear. If I'm clearing with Rebecca and Lisbel with like not even crazy builds, then an I6 Lady Nafil with like even a relatively like solid skill, range skill, damage build will easy clear that. Easy clear that. And especially if you have a ranged weapon that can prog the effect. Like, bro, I see no reason why you should be struggling with that. That should be literally free, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, if it's a business, I don't mind supporting a little bit. That's true, but we don't want it to be like locked behind paid like way to get it. That I feel like is definitely thing. What act on immortal part are you at? I'm at 11, guys. I haven't cleared 12 yet because 12 for me is a big damage jump for me. Like I think I would need probably trial rank 60 to easy clear it. Because right now it's a little rough for me. I will say, like I can definitely do it if I had like I6 Lin, but I'm not gonna go for I6 Lin just to clear that. Like I feel like that's, I don't know. Did you know the crowd density setting affects how fast or slow you clear each commission? I have it on extremely low. I thought it's for NPC density. Supposedly, guys, I mean, supposedly people have been saying that, but I don't know if that actually is the case. Like, again, maybe I'll do some testing. I'll turn it on after this, and we'll try it out. But I'm gonna have to do some testing, man, in general. Hello, I just want to say thank you for all the guides and doing so great for this great game. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Kinashuma, sorry. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, I try my best, man. I try my best, guys. You know, I'm doing 2 videos a day and streaming, y'all. I got y'all, man. Yes, actually crowd density diff. Bro, I'll have to turn it on after this and we'll see if it changes it much. I'll have to turn it on. I'm hard capped at Act 18. I also need to get Trial 60. Yeah. 18 is like pretty rough for most people too, right? I see the speed runs on serum runs. Really? And that's what people actually, like, it actually matters? Okay, let me back out and let's try that. So I'll claim this and I'll turn on like high density. Hopefully it doesn't lag my PC though. I don't think it should, but like hopefully it doesn't like just like wreck my PC. Let's see. Crowd density. I have it on low, so like if I put it on extreme. Okay, let's try now. If I go to oh yeah, covert commission, we'll do hedge, and then we'll just keep it pushing. I see the speed on serum runs, grinding. Yeah. We'll see. I turned it on, guys. Let's see if the crowd density actually matters. I mean, I feel like I was clearing fairly quick. If anyone can like double check what my times were on the clears, I have to go back in my stream to actually see it. But if you guys remember the time I was clearing it, it's about like a minute-ish. So we'll see how much of an increase that is with this now. Because I have it on extreme now. Time to see it. 18. Oh, so you're gonna do 18 secret layers on Psyche. Good luck, man. Good luck. Hopefully you're able to do it. Honestly, guys, it feels about the same. I mean, I don't really notice any like insane spawns or anything. I mean, I guess this is also the bad tile set. I gotta get the other one, to be honest. This is kind of the bad tile set. Why not want I6 lane? Is that not good? No, it is really good, but it's a waste of my secret letter clues right now, man. It's a waste of my secret letter clues. If I want my secret letter clues to like give me a bunch of trial EXP, I have to use them on weapons. Oh, there we go. And just like that, we got that. Your camera position has a timer. Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. Okay, this is the timer. A minute. Okay. Should I test it? Do you guys want me to test it? You want me to do like the test with like with and without time wise? I mean, that's the bad tile set though. Let me challenge again. That's the bad tile set. That is the bad tile set. Yeah, I could maybe move my camera to like the other side actually. Here, I could do that. Move my camera. Put it like out here maybe. I want to cover my weapon, so I'll put it like here. Okay, let me lock that. Okay, what about this, chat? Let's see. Now you guys can see the time and my like HP bars and stuff for now. Okay, let's try this. Okay, this is the good tile set, I think. I think. Oh no, this is the bad one. Never mind. This is the bad talent set. What about top left? It covers the mini map, so like, it is a little annoying. I'll just leave it there for now, just so we can see the time difference. Just so we can see the time. I gotta get the other tile set though. This one's like kind of bad. I think going for wedges and weapons is more efficient than I6 on a character, since you can use them on more characters. No, for sure. And also the thing is too, is like you're getting more trial EXP than the dupes. Like 100% you are, right? So yeah, that's the way I kind of see it right now. Anyway, is like you just will get more, but yeah. Yo, I messed that up. Yo, I got a shiny boxy today. I can ascend. I have 2 ascended regular ones. What's the play now? Can I feed the normal one into it? From what I've heard, I don't actually think you can feed a normal, like you can feed one in, but if it's already ascended, I think you can't actually though. That's what I've heard. Like I can't 100% confirm that. I'm in 4 seconds. I need the better tile set. I need the better tile set. Just be Mystic Maze for the first time with Psyche Pog. Nope, you can't. Yeah, so you can feed a regular bro boxy into it, but if it's ascended, you can't. That's from what I've heard. Like, you just can't if it's ascended already. But yes, you can feed a regular Genimon that's not ascended, that is the exact dupe of the Genimon into it. Yes, you could. Yo, these enemies, yo, they're blocking me. Hello? There we go. Okay, let's see. This is the good tile set right here, guys. So I kind of stalled. Like, let's minus 5 seconds on that. I'm not going to lie, because I was stuck on that enemy right there. I was stuck on that enemy. This is a good tile set, though. Well, I guess I start building a second one. Yeah, you have to build the second one. It's fine though, because like again, the shiny one is gonna be your optimal one, and you were using the other boxy in the meantime, right? You only just got the shiny bro boxy, so like now is the situation where like you're gonna replace that one. Oh wait, I can feed it. Oh, it lets you. It actually lets you. And if you can, then I guess you would. Oh, there we go. We got that drop. I had to undeploy my regular one. Oh, it could be that. And then maybe unlock it as well. It could be that. Okay, I got all of those ones. Okay, let's see here. These have 9 completions, but I have enough for that one already. That's 12. That's 11. Okay, let me just buy more. The Infinity just counts as 1. I see. Hey, first time here. Do you know how to dash forward with Lyn while ulting? You use her skill in the ultimate. It does the skill and it moves you, right? That's how that works. Okay, let's see. My forge. This is done. The gold sand. The repulsive crystal. I gotta wait another hour, and then I need more gold. Bro, chat. Coins is like a rough experience too, bro. The coins is also rough as well, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I had ascended my box to tier 3. Then the next day I kind of shiny, which is sad. Guys, again, don't feel bad if you max duped a non-shiny one early, because you got extra drops that day when you had it available. Like, you have to think about it. You had an extra 2.5% extra bonus drop onto your total. If you max ascended it, you were at 15%, and if you had frugal, you're at 30% if you have a gold frugal. So like, don't think of it as a waste. It was what you had in the time, and you can still use it. But until you get your shiny bro boxy fully maxed out with all the things, because the only thing you get is an extra trait slot. It's not like you're getting extra drops. Like, you're literally not getting extra drops. You're just getting another trait slot to put on another thing that would just be more of a convenience thing for you, right? So again, don't think that it's a waste. It's fine in the meantime till you get the upgrade. Okay, so let me go to I gotta go to shop to get the weapons. Okay, so the next weapon, let's see. Do I have it? Oh no, I have this one, I think, but I don't have the blueprint. Okay, I actually gotta get this because I still need the blueprint. 3 of these, 2 of these, so I just need the blueprint. I'll get like 2 of these. I got like 2 of these. Okay, so that one, well, we'll see if we get lucky with that, with those 2. Wainwraith I have. Iron Forger I do not have. Let's see what this does. It's okay. I mean, it's not that crazy. I have a tier 3 with Gold, Frugal, Gluttonous, and Keen. So use that for now. You don't have to drop that one until you max your shiny one that has 4 like traits. You know what I mean? Like right now, you can still use your regular bro boxy. Remember, a shiny bro boxy does not have more drop rate than a non-shiny one. You just have the extra trait slot. So you're not getting like that much increase in a sense, right? It's like you don't have to worry too much about it, in my opinion. Iron Forger was free. No, was it? Well, I don't have it, guys. Do I have it? It says I own 0 of it, so Is it in the beginner missions? Maybe it is. Maybe I didn't get it yet. Searing Sand Whisper. What is this? Attack speed. Okay, it's not that crazy. Let me see if we have like a stat stick one we could get. Good chance. No. I have these stat stick ones. What's this one? Right here, Entropic Singularity. Oh, wait, this thing kind of sounds cool, though. Each shot with this weapon has a chance based on its weapon trigger probability to fire an extra projectile at no ammo cost, dealing AoE damage. This is the one? Wait, this is the weapon I saw on that one Lady Nafil I was playing with. Yo, this thing is kind of crazy for Lady Nafil. Crazy trigger probability, 33% base. Yo, that's kind of insane, actually. Yo, this weapon right here, I think is an insane weapon for Lady Nafil, guys. Because I saw someone using this before. I'm like, what is this thing? And that thing has like almost infinite ammo too because of that. It throws them around. Damn, kind of annoying. Oh, like it ragdolls enemies, you mean? But nah, I mean, it's still going to be a lot of damage. You get like a bunch. You have especially I6 Lady Nafil where you're proccing the like the effect. Yeah, I used that before I got in Florence. Best is the bow. Yeah, the bow is better, but like that will still work in the meantime. You get a lot of trigger probability, right? I mean, again, no matter what, guys, you still have to get one of every weapon. So I am going to go for, like, each weapon anyway. Yeah, Ambla is better. Yeah, again, guys, like, you know, it's a weekly weapon for that, so I won't be able to get that yet. But, yes. Like, in the meantime, that you use that one, though. That one does seem pretty good for, like, I6, though. I6, like, Lady Nafil, I can see that being crazy. You have the AoE on that and the damage on her, like, on the 25% you proc. That could be pretty crazy. I'll say use that pistol on Daphne. Okay. Yeah, on Daphne, that could be pretty crazy. I think the first grind everyone should focus first is actually trial levels. Yeah, no, exactly. And that's what I'm doing right now is getting every weapon so I have, you know, as much trial EXP. Pretty much, right? That's what I'm trying to do. How are you guys finding so many boxies? I haven't even found a second boxy. Fire Drake, watch my video on the bro boxy that I made. Check out that video because it explains where you get the second one guaranteed. And then if you do want to get more after that, it's RNG to find it, though. You will have to, like, you know, RNG your way to get the rest of them, though. There's the gold drop for that. Okay, so we actually got lucky with that. That was my 11th run, guys, for that weapon. So maybe there is, like a ramp-up pity. Like, possibly, right? I think there could be, like, some type of ramp-up pity because I was at 10 completions. I did one of them, and I just got a gold. Like, it's actually possible. But I don't know if I believe it considering my Psyche runs. I don't know if I believe it. I found one boxy in co-op. That's it? Damn. Bro, I'm 59 and I haven't found more than the guaranteed boxies. Damn. Yeah, I saw bro boxy last night. The pity is 15 guaranteed. Who's gonna tell him, y'all? Who's gonna tell him, y'all? Who's gonna tell bro? Who's gonna tell him, y'all? 55 and I've gotten 0 boxies seen. This one is my B. I don't know if 15 is pity though, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I had 40, what was it? 41 till I got all my Psyche stuff, which I guess is less than 15 if it's 15, 15, 15 for each pity. If it's hard, if that's hard pity, but still, there's no way that's the case. I think it's best to go for the weapons on the weekly. You can finish them in usually around 10 clues compared to around 25 per character. Way more trial EXP. That is definitely fair. That is definitely fair. But yeah. I'm talking about weapons. I'll have to test that theory, bro. I'll have to test that theory. This spot might be where he spawns. I've seen 3 here now. Oh, bro, I didn't even... Oh my god, guys. I'm looking at the chat. I didn't even operate the device. Oh my gosh, bro. That's like the most autopilot-ass thing I've done. The majority of weapons, I got them like in 15. Okay, but you see, Elias, that you're like... It's anecdotal evidence from you. It's not like in the game files it says 15 is the pity. Like that's anecdotal evidence, you know what I mean? Like everyone's going to say, "Oh, I get them around 10, so the pity's 10." Like, they're just going to say that, you know what I mean? But we don't know 100% until it's like confirmed. Right? Right now most people it's just like yeah, like literally anecdotal evidence. Like we just don't know. It's just based on what people feel like it is. Right? Pity is from 7 to 13. See? So it's like, bro, everyone has a different, like number they would say it's at. You know what I mean? It's like, we don't even know that. Like, I don't know, chat. Like, I feel like, you know. Did you finish the crowd density test? No, I have it on right now, and that was a okay. That run right there, guys. Don't even like. That was just like I was literally AFK half the run doing nothing because I was reading chat and I actually just like the sources. Trust me, bro. Exactly. See, so right now it's like we don't 100% know. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's really just like we'll have to find out, but. Guys, what do you think? Do you guys feel like the crowd density is mattering right now? Like, I'm killing enemies, but like, I don't know if maybe time is really gonna matter to tell. But like, if you guys let me know, like, do you guys feel like there's more enemies in higher crowd density? I have it on extreme right now. Kitty is a Visa card, I guess. I guess it is, isn't it? But bro, trust me. Yo. That's so true though, bro. Trust me. Not for me. It does. I mean, maybe this stage is a bad stage, guys. I need the other tile set to really know, I feel like. This one's, like, way too big. This area I have to stay in. I feel like this isn't, like, really a good demonstration of it. This is a good run, though. That was a fast run, though. That was definitely a fast run. My weapon's average was 17, and my character's average is 25, so different for everyone. Exactly. So about 55 seconds on that run right there. Whoa, we got, like, good secret letter drops on that, too, guys. 5 secret letters? Hello? 5 secret, well, 1 from the secret letter itself, but 4 dropped. That's not bad. That's actually pretty crazy. Okay, hopefully I do get the good tile set though. This is a kind of a bad tile set. Kind of a bad tile set. Okay, let's see. Share some luck, bro. Share some luck, bro. For real, man. Is this the good tile set? Hopefully. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it is, it is. This is the good tile set. Okay, so now we can really see. So 55 seconds on the other one. This one should be like, with crowd density, it should be like 45, I think. Because this is just, I think this is a better tile set, personally. I could be wrong, though. Maybe the other one is better, and there's more, like, enemies that spawn in the area. DeVille, welcome to the stream, bro. How you been? How you been? How can I level up my account faster? You gotta focus on getting as many things leveled up on your account. So, characters, weapons, all that stuff, guys. Like, that's gonna be what you want to do. Okay, I wasted, like, 2 seconds right there. Okay, let's see. This was kind of fast, guys. This was kind of fast. I'm gonna be honest. So, like, this is like, we'll see. Is that a faster tile set? It feels like it is. But maybe it's not. I had 55 seconds on the other one. 44, yeah. So, this is a faster tile set. So, in general, like, that one, like, feels really good. But I guess I would have to try it now without. Okay, let me turn it back onto low now. And let's try that again. So, about, let's just say, 55 seconds on the bad tile set. 44 seconds on the good tile set. Let's see the difference now with low density. Let's see. Here, let me turn my setting back to low, because I had it on high, right? Crowd density, I had it on extreme, so I'm going to set it back to low that I had it at, and let's see if that changes anything, okay? So let's go back into it, because people have been saying that matters. I mean, we got to test it out, right? That's the way you find out. You got to test it out to see. So let's do this, and yeah, I'm going to try again, like, about the same, like movement I'm doing and all that, right? But we'll see, we'll see. If we get good tile set, we get good tile set. If we don't, we did the bad one. But usually it should be around that. Like, if it's, like, a little bit more, a little bit less, then I guess that's just, like, how it is, I guess, right? So let me put that one down. How much theater have you done? I'm on theater, act 11. I haven't cleared 12, but I have 4 to 5 on 12 right now, because the boss is just, like, a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. The boss is rough. So I've yet to just, do that right now. Is there a respawn timer for Genie Mons in the overworld? I think it is daily, guys. I think it is daily, to be honest. Okay, guys, that's with low density. Let's see. Let's see. This was with low density on literally the bad tile set. About 50. Okay, I think, bro, wait. I think it's the same, guys, to be honest, because that was a really good run, to be fair. But, like, the one I got that was 55 seconds felt like a good run, too. So, I think it's about the same. I'm going to be honest, I don't notice a difference. I'm going to be honest, I don't notice a difference. I have it on low right now. I just cleared in 50 seconds on that. Again, like, it's not going to be the exact same run, because, like, maybe I mess up on, like, my movements and stuff. So, like, I'm not going to, like, fault it that much. But, guys, I don't think it matters too much for crowd density. Maybe on, like, exploration stage, maybe like where it's infinite like enemies spawning. It could be that. It could be that maybe. But on this, like, okay, this is the fast house set. Let's try this now. This is fast house set. Let's see. Let's see. Fast house set right here. This is the fast one. So it should be like 40-ish seconds. 40-ish seconds. If it's around that, it's about the same. If it's not, then I think the density might matter. I mean, if it's like 50 seconds on this, then the density might matter for maybe this type of map. But maybe on like the other one, it might not be as like insane. Yeah, okay. So it should be about done here. Let's see. And we're done. Right, we're done. We're done. Yeah, okay. And then complete. So let's see. Let's see. This is going to be like fairly close, I think, right? It's about like 40-ish seconds. 40 to like 44 seconds-ish, right? Oh, 49. Okay, so you know what? For a good tile set, I think it actually matters. Because I felt like it was a really fast run. So a good tile set, I think density matters. But on a tile set that's huge, that has a big radius, I don't think it matters. I'm going to be honest. That's from my testing right there. Like, you guys kind of just saw it live, right? So I think what would probably be the case is in a really good tile set, it's actually ideal you have it on extreme density. But on a tile set that's huge and it doesn't really matter, then like I think it's gonna be pretty negligible. But like I was faster when I had it on low. So yeah, that is a little crazy, isn't it? Amazing. Did you hear they're making a Michael Jackson movie? I saw that they have like what's the like word for it? Not a biography, but like you know what I'm talking about. It's like one of those. Like the one they did for the what's it called? Oh my god, for Queen. Like the one they did for Queen, I think. Right? Like that type of thing. I forget, it's not a biography, but biopic. There you go. Biopic. Thank you. That's the word. Yes. So I know they're supposed to do a biopic for him. The trailer looks really good. I'll have to check it out. I haven't seen it, so I didn't know they dropped the trailer. For that I will definitely be watching, y'all. I've been on my MJ you know, recency bias. I'm not gonna lie. I've been listening to a lot of his music, so very good for me personally, but yeah. Biopic is the word though. No, that's fire though. That's fire. I clear the overworld every daily reset, and yes, there are less spawns, but they do spawn. So yeah, guys, honestly, based on my testing, does it really matter to have your stuff at like extreme density or low? Probably not, to be honest. Like, if your PC runs better at low, just run low. But like, if you can run high, I guess just run high. I guess that's probably my recommendation for you. Like, if your PC starts to struggle with like high density, just put it on low. And I don't think it's gonna matter that much. Like, it's gonna be about the same, generally, right? Like, I don't think it's really gonna change your overall outcome of grinds. But yeah, I mean, again, people say they feel like it matters. But mostly it is just like give or take on time, like for both. Like, I don't think it's really gonna matter at the end of the day. Like, you run just whatever your PC handles, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. So yeah, I have it on low again, so I'll have to put it back on high, and then I guess I'll just leave it on high since my PC can run it fine. But yeah, I had it on low just because I put all my settings to low, so when I stream, it's not like laggy or anything. When you can you send your Jackson list of albums beats? I want to show beats. Oh, does Beats like Michael Jackson too? Bro, I'll have to send him my tier list. But I think I rated different recently because I've been listening to a little bit different stuff from him. But we'll see, we'll see. I'll send him what I have. I'll send him what I have after. Fina won't be great for Lin later. No, Fina will be great for Lin. Fina's a weapon damage buff and character damage buff, guys. General damage dealt and weapon damage buff. So she's both. So she will be really good for Lin. 100%. Is Gold Siren Wings Inspo Blueprint only available at Trial 60? Yup, you can only get that at Trial 60. That one's crazy, by the way, because the what is it? Wings Inspo at base is like sanity and efficiency, but you get so much more sanity at the gold level of it. So like, yeah, it's gonna be a little crazy. Doesn't she buff rifle and sword damage only or something? Yes, which is true, but again, she has her general damage buff. And her Boisterous Tea Party buff is a weapon damage buff no matter the weapon you're using. It's just her combat AI support is rifle and sword, yes. So like again, like the damage buff you're getting from like the other types in Boisterous Tea Party is a weapon damage buff. And then her damage buff from the Tailweaver Quills is a damage percent buff, like Truffle and Filbert's damage bonus buff. So like she is providing two different buffs. Depending on the weapon you're using, and I think for Lin still will be very good, probably better than MC, at least till we get MC with like I'd have to check Fina's dupes as well, but at least until I6 MC, you probably run Fina over MC. Again, I'd have to check Fina's dupes. I've not actually looked at them to know, because maybe Fina has even more support in her dupes like that. But yeah, no, just off her base kit though, like, yeah, I would still probably have her above MC free, which MC is really good. You guys know that. Like, trigger probability, weapon damage percent bonus, ultra shield for the team, like, that's really good. But like Fina, you have all 4 damage types, like the base damage types. You have damage percent bonus, and then buffing weapon damage for sword and rifles. And then also you have the Tailweaver Quill damage itself, the Lumino extra damage dealt from her specifically. So like, yeah, no, she is just a crazy character, man. I'm telling you guys right now, when Fina drops and you guys are like, bro, this character is so broken amazing, I'm literally gonna tell you, like, that's what I told you also. Like, literally, she's so crazy. She's so crazy. Rank 60 seems impossible as free to play at the moment, guys, because yes, you have to like wait a good amount of time. If you're saying by no pity that there's a flat unchanging percent, that's absolutely wrong. I would have gotten as many golds as one run at 20 plus runs, but instead they're literally all around 11-ish. Yeah, again, like, maybe there is a ramp up though. Like, maybe after 10 it's like 5% increase on that, 10% increase on that, and then, like, you know what I mean, like, it ramps up. Like, there could be that, but again, we just don't know. Like, everyone will just say, oh, I got my drops at like 10, so it's the pity's 10, or I got my drops at 15, so the pity's 15, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no one's gonna have the concrete answer till someone data mines the game and gets it literally there. For the pity talk, there's a thread on Reddit where people have done a tons of data. How many are we talking, guys? Sample size matters. If we have like people doing like only 100 runs for sample size, I feel like that's not enough. I feel like you need more than that. I feel like you at least need like 1,000 for sample size. Will there be a Hellfire build? For sure, for sure. Definitely coming on the channel soon. Hundreds? 500 run sample size. A few Chinese guys did it. Okay, that seems pretty valid, like, for real. Gotcha really ruined people's brains. For real, man, for real. Okay, let's see. Make I6 as a sample. Make I6 as a sample. Like, how much you would like secret letters would take to get to I6. I bet those who run tons of data are banned, specifically those who hack fishy people. You think? I don't know, man. From the thread, no gold first 2 runs, slowly ramps up, guaranteed to get gold before the 16th run. The average run to get a gold for us is 9.2 runs right now. So there you go. But again, like, if there is a hard pity, like, we need someone that gets to that like 15, 16 to get it. You know what I mean? We need someone to actually get that last like drop and really go through it. So right now, like, for weapons at least, that's what it feels like. But like for characters, I've gotten all the way up to like, I think 15 guys. I did ask, like, if that's the pity, I think I've gotten to like the end of it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think it could be. But again, we'll just have to find out. You know, we'll have to find out. So we'll see. Okay, let me get the next weapon now. So what's the next weapon you can make? So I have another one. Okay, let's see. Where's the shop? The worst weapon pull was at 16 for you? Okay. Yeah, see, again, like, if 16 is the latest, same, highest I got is 14, very random. 16 was my highest. Yeah, again, guys, like, we'll have to find out, right? We'll have to find out. Obviously. Oh, this is another skill range stat stick. Oh, that's good. I'll get this. Another skill range stat stick. I have multiple skill range stat sticks, but it's, I mean, I guess. 500 is not enough for me, and another guy on Reddit pulled our attempts, and we got an average of 1.35 tokens per letter over 600 letters, and I've already personally gotten 15 too. More data is needed. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I think more data would definitely give us an outcome that we would understand better. The thing is, the pity per run or per the item. I think per the item. I think per like per run. Sorry, per run. Okay, we have another 5 minutes on this, guys. We'll see how many runs we can get in quick. If they're each about a minute, then we'll see. We'll see. You want to check that spot in Discord I said? I don't know if it's a lucky or regular box, but they just spawned there on the regular for you. Yeah, again, guys, like, there's no guaranteed location other than those 2 that people found already for the bro boxies. At least from what I know personally, like, I have not seen, like, another guaranteed run or, like, area for it. So, it's just, like, RNG in, like, certain spots, yes. But, like, it's not guaranteed, though. Like, I think I've gone to, like, everywhere around the map, and I've not found, like, guaranteed bro boxies other than the 2 that were, like, the guaranteed bro boxies, right? Like, I haven't found more than that, so. That's how I'd say right now. Amazing, stop with your luck? What do you mean stop with my luck? What did I say, bro? What did I say? I'm getting bronzes anyway, bro. I'm literally getting bronze draws right now. Bro said amazing, stop with your luck. Okay, now also I'll move my camera back actually because we just finished the test. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I like my camera on the bottom left, guys. It just feels right to me. It just feels right to me. My camera on the far right like that, it just feels wrong. Amazing, stop with your luck. I'm 17 tickets in and 12 Psyche drops. Have fun, bro. I'll see you at Psyche I1 at 65 letters spent. I'll see you Psyche I1, bro. See you later, Grim. I will see you, bro. Yo, that's so toxic. But, bro, that's how my runs actually be, though, bro. That's how my runs actually be. I got shiny Boxy during one of my match commissions. Yup, you can get him from the Rescue the Genie Mon little mini event in the commissions. Yup. Most people try like capture for that, so yeah, you'd be able to. I got my Psyche today after 18 runs. Congrats, bro. That is lucky, bro. That is very, very lucky, man. Okay, silver, nothing. See? Okay, let's do this. Very, very kind words that I wanted to tell that would put me in trouble. Amazing content, bro. Appreciate you, Shanks. Appreciate you, man. I'm a Psyche I2 enjoyer. My I2 in particular was the fastest at 15 letters. Damn. Yo, that is crazy. If you're able to get a full copy of a character in 15 letters, y'all, you are lucky. I got my Tibeth in, I think, 14, and I'm like, bro, that's why my Psyche was like 41 for her. Like, for her first copy, by the way. Like, 40 for her first copy. Like, that is crazy. Like... Did I buy all the rods for fishing, then anything else? Yeah, so you get the rods, you keep upgrading the rods, and then once you have the Grandmaster rod and you have at peace, you just fish 300 every single day. Or whenever you have enough, like, you know, bait, pretty much. If you have enough bait, you just keep doing it. Ray DNA at a 10? I'm biased, personally. Like, as you guys know, I mean, I'm a creator for this game. I'm biased, but for, like, the overall experience, it gotta be, like, at least an 8 out of 10, in my opinion. Like, the only gripes, again, with the game right now are, like, guns feeling weak, which I feel like is not even, like, really a gripe of, like, the experience of the game, really. Because, like, the characters feel really nice, so it's just still fun. And then, I guess my other gripe of the game is the cosmetics. Like, I would love to change cosmetic on my base character. You know, and then also let us summon on the gacha banner with regular currency too. It's not like we even get a lot of that anyway, but at least let us do that too. So it's, again, like, very minor critiques, but I think overall the game is really good, like, in general, you know? I definitely do think the game's good. My bias perspective, I would say the game's a 9.5 out of 10, and then my little grades are that 0.5, but unbiased, I would say about 8, because, like, most people, you know, again, the grind is really, it's a lot for you know, versus, like, a random gacha game you play. You're going to be grinding this game way more than your daily gacha logins. You know what I mean? Like, you have to if you want to progress fast. So, like, that is, again, like, another thing, too. Alrighty, guys. So, that is, I think, it for the covert commission. So, we got about a minute left. I can do one more run, I guess. And then, yeah, we'll finish it out. But, yeah, guys, no, I think what I'll do is I'll probably wrap up stream for the 2 hour. We'll finish this run right here. We'll wrap up. But yeah, I mean, guys, like, I appreciate the support. How many concurrent we had today? We had 129 concurrent. I appreciate y'all, man. It is definitely very fun playing this game on stream with you guys and just kind of messing around and stuff, man. But yeah, again, tune into the channel. I got the Truffle and Filbert guide coming out later tonight. So I have 2 builds, a DPS Truffle and Filbert and a support Truffle and Filbert build. 2 different builds. So definitely make sure to check that out. And yeah, that's going to be pretty fun for sure, man. So I'm just going to finish up this run real quick and then we'll wrap up. But yeah, again, I appreciate you guys. Be sure to tune in to the videos and the streams every single day, 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern for every stream. We stream about 2 hours a day. You know, nothing super crazy, but just enough to, like, you know, get the chat talking. You know, I can grind a little bit with y'all. And yeah, it's just one of those things. So yeah, I appreciate y'all though. I'm about to finish this run. So thank you guys for coming through to the stream. I hope you guys did enjoy. And we'll see you guys on the next stream, man. Appreciate you guys. And have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Truffle guide soon. Truffle guide later tonight. Later tonight, guys. Truffle guide.